to HBFT Gaming. I'm HBFT, and we are back again with Star Wars Interworlds, an overhaul mod for X4 Foundations. Today is a patch for 7.6 for X4, but thank you to all the bunnies that told me, please don't go forward. Star Wars Interworlds does not support 7.6 yet. So at the moment, we're currently still on 7.5, the beta or legacy, whatever you want to call it. And we've got a new addition to the Bunny League Hut Cartel Syndicate, whatever you want to call us. I present to you the Mon Calamari Support Fleet Liner. So this is our very first XL vessel here. Hey, Big Tony, thank you so much for the redemption of the Nura Helmet 2.0. I really appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Yeah. So for those that recall, yesterday we threw ourselves right at the Zenon and understood firsthand how powerful the XL vessels are. And right now we actually have our very first. Is it combative? Not necessarily, but it is a larger vessel and it is a beautiful one. So I'm very excited to have it. Hey Reorgs, thank you so much for the resub on Twitch Prime. I know you can only choose one place and you chose us, so thank you so much. And high five. And Soljan, good to see ya. And for the other bunnies that mentioned it, I was actually able to pick up a couple of new mods that have been very, very helpful to us. One was sector satellites. So if we actually go out to the map right now, you will see that we now have info on all of these zones right here because of sector satellites, allowing us to drop out an advanced satellite, and then it automatically updates and lights up every single, at least friendly station at a minimum in that zone or sector, so that we have real-time updates and we can get the best prices around and discover things like that. There's also additional functionality, but so far I've just tossed down advanced satellites everywhere. And then I've also picked up for the very first time this. If I remember where it is, here it is. This is it. So I also picked up Heroes of Star Wars Interworlds. So if I actually, oh my gosh, that would have been a smoother transition, but if I go here, this is the actual one-of-a-kind Rogue One in our Star Wars galaxy right here. So there's only one of these, and we finally have a Lambda-style shuttle, so this is excellent, and it's a heroic one, so that's pretty awesome. It even has our little treasure bunny on it, so I'm really, really excited about this. And a lot of the Star Wars fans out there, I'm sure, are going to love this because we now have access to Darth Vader's TIE fighter or advanced fighter. We've got access to Boba Fett's Slave 1. We have access to the Millennium Falcon, etc., etc. So we've got a lot of one-of-a-kind vessels now in our world that we can actually potentially acquire ourselves. And there's even like a held license, I believe. So what that means is if I actually go over to specific ones, I'm not too sure exactly how it works, but if I were to go to, let's say, the Imperial Wharf, you'll now see that we have these opportunities right here. There are heroic vessels, right? So we've got like Vader's TIE Advanced, and it's 0 out of 1. You can only build one of these and then it locks it away. If we look at something like this, like Legend, you cannot own any more copies of this ship. I don't own a copy of this ship, but it's somewhere out there. So that means we either destroy it, I believe. I could be wrong about this, but this is an educated guess. We could go out there and destroy it and then get it for ourselves or then build it or something like that, but there can only ever be one, right? So it's like Highlander, which is pretty awesome. So we've got a lot of opportunities here, and I'm very, very, very excited about that. The other big news right now, you'll notice that we can build a lot of things that we couldn't before, right? Like the TIE Scimitar or the TIE Defender Elite, etc. And the reason why is because now we are finally Imperial Admirals. That's right, we are now the upper crust. The Hut Cartel has infiltrated the highest echelons of the Galactic Empire, and now we have acquired Admiralty. That's right. So I'm super excited about that. How did we do it? Well, we were at plus 19 all of the last stream, and now we're at plus 20, but on top of that, we actually have our Rhydonium core production station here, and then I built a very, very simple, very small solar farm with one energy cell. So that's 2 production stations, And then we actually created a frontier defense station out here so that we can actually finally satisfy all of the prerequisites listed in list of requirements. So now we've acquired militia status, 2 production stations, credit transaction of 6 million or more, and frontier defense station of 1. So we have now, we've done it all. So the nice thing about that, I just unlocked it. So now we have access to fancier vessels and fancier ships, and that's going to make a big difference because, as you can see, I spent a good like 10 million getting these 10 scimitars right here. Actually, I probably spent more than that, probably like 15 million. And each of these are kind of nuts because each of these scimitars can carry 21 medium, not light, medium proton torpedoes, and they can shoot 3 of these things at the same time, which is kind of awesome. So they are quite beastly. They're a little strange looking, but I'm looking forward to how much damage output they can get. As far as this support vessel, that sort of came of its own accord. I just kind of did the normal thing that I do, and I kind of park out here next to Berenguer. And next thing you know, this thing comes on through, and then it's all alone. So it had like 97 people on it. I tossed on 107, and next thing you know, we've got it for ourselves. So I didn't know we'd get it. I just kind of tossed people and ran, and that's what happened. So very excited about that. So that's where we're at. We've got quite a lot going on. Very excited about this. And it is time to push onwards, right? So there's actually like CSA construction vessels. Right now we've got 10 million credits to our name. If we actually go over and accept all estimates, now we're sitting at, yeah, like 10.18 million. If we want to pick up kind of the next thing upwards, you can actually see in the shipyards, now that we've got Admiralty, that we can actually pick up something pretty incredible. The Victory 2 Star Destroyer. That costs 36 million, so we need another 26 million on top. But look at that, it's got 1.5 million shields. It has a 7,016 average turret output. Another one that's really, really powerful as well is the Acclimator 2 from Reaper's ship pack, and that's 30.8 million. So this one's a little more attainable, and I would love to get this as well. But golly, now that this is available, it's a little bit of a stretch at 6, right? One of the cool things is, if I wanted to, I can actually sell the Calamari vessel. So I don't think I'll do that, but I could. And if I take this thing, it actually sells for 31.7 million. So in theory, we could just sell that, grab a new Star Destroyer, and get on out there, which would be pretty darn epic. But you know what? It's going to be nice to be able to repair our capital ships as we're flying around. So I'm going to avoid that as much as possible. However, look at that. There's a CSA Star Builder out here. I'm curious if I can actually just hop into, let's say, a Raider, scan it, and see if maybe we can acquire it for ourselves, right? So let's go ahead and hop on over to the Raider 3. And we pick that up. I think we can sell it for something like 10 million. That'll put us up to 20 million, and then we're only 16 million away. And that acquires in our bank account pretty rapidly, right? So let's hop on over to the Raider 3. We're going to go ahead and select this gentleman right here. Start guidance to object. And we're just going to go in and do a quick scan and see what he's all about. If he's got like hundreds and hundreds of gentlemen on board, then maybe we won't. But gosh, that could be a really, really nice pickup. And we're currently in Imperial territory. There are some CSA ships around, I believe. But I don't... We'll save first, of course. I don't think they're going to be too pissed off because they don't have a bunch of patrols that are allied with them close by. So we're at 60 kilometers, 40 kilometers, 30, 20, and cut. And then we'll just kind of do a little bit of a dip and take a quick little look-see-loo and see who they have on board. Maybe they got someone fancy, right? Negative 16 with them. All right, scan out.
That's not allowed.
That's what he says. Oh, they've only got 80 people. Hopefully you find and capture Luke's X-Wing. Well, you know what's kind of interesting? So I'm just going to pause here for a second. What's kind of interesting is Boba Fett, the actual... Remember how yesterday we were trying to find the bounty hunter Boba Fett's fire spray? Well, it actually popped up in Rego and attacked one of our things and then left. So he was there and it popped up as a notification. And of course, Solo's Falcon. Well, take a look at this. If we head all the way over to the Hutt Cartel and we go over to the Hutt Wharf and we buy ships and we go to medium, Look at that. Hero, Millennium Falcon Transporter. So it is one of a kind. You can only have one of these in the universe, in the galaxy, and it is available to purchase with the correct cartel military ship access. So I think you've got to buy a license for that, but we can get it. So it's there to build, which is kind of awesome. So right now, the only hero that I have is Hero, well, I was going to say Hero 1, Rogue One. I'm trying to save up so that we can actually get our first sort of like warship, you know, like a big triangle. Right now, if we take a look at this builder right here, we might be able to get a nice jump forward in like 10, 13 million or so. They've got 10 recruit Marines and 2 veterans. That's nothing. That's nothing. Well, right now we have 40 on this Raider 3. Let's go ahead and just get set up on this guy. So we're going to go ahead and we're on our Raider right here. We're going to go ahead and just make sure that we're not a part of the group. And then we're going to go ahead and get, I think the Architans has a good amount of people. It has 40 more, so that makes 80. And then I know the Arrestor has another 24. The Katana has 10. And we've got another 40 on the battering ram. So let's go ahead and take the battering ram. We'll remove all their orders. We'll take the Architans. We'll remove all their orders. And then we'll group up on us. So I'm going to say, come and follow me. We'll follow the Raider. And we're going to get the Architans. And we'll follow me. And then I'm going to tell everyone else to book it out of here. Right? So I'll get the Arrestor. And I will tell them to go on over to Vortex out here. So everyone head on out, and I want to make sure they're gone first.
Joining squad.
So get out of there. And then we're going to angle our way and just keep following this guy. Don't let him out of our sight, right? Vader's TIE in lore had the best shields and lasers available for the TIE. Oh, it is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. So if you're curious about Vader's TIE fighter, that thing is ridiculous. So if I zoom on out and I go up here, I did take a look at the stats, and we go small and we say TIE advanced, right? Here we go. So look at the bottom. Hull is 8,000. The shield's 8733. If we go to Vader, 80,000 hull. Orders of magnitude. And 82.4k shields. That is insane. So it is definitely tougher. That's for sure. Best of its time. I think that is underselling it. Well enough it took a hit from the Falcon and 2 TIEs crashing into it at the same time. Yeah, no kidding. That thing is beastly, and there's only one of those, right? So I guess that makes sense why there'd only be one. It's definitely Highlander time. So we're just going to go ahead and follow this guy, get right up on him, and then just match his speed. So I'm going to go ahead and match speed right here. Just like that. And just double check that the other guys are on us. They're a little bit slow, but we're getting there. We're getting there. And I just need them to get on over. We'll maybe tell them, I'd like you to follow that vessel, and I'd like you to follow this vessel right here. Just get in close enough. Because we're going to dump something like, I think we can dump maybe 120, something like that. So if we actually take a closer look at it, how much can it hold? Again, oh, I stand corrected, 101. So we're going to dump 101 Marines, all recruits on there, and hope for the best, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and do a quick save. Just because I'm impatient, I'm going to go ahead and let them drop their Marines from way out there and hope it's going to be okay. I'm sure it's going to be fine. I'm sure it's going to be fine. They don't have so many guns that it's going to be horrible for us, right? And then we just need to make ourselves scarce. Basically, get out of here and don't be a part of this sector for much longer than it has to be, right? So if we actually just double check that the rest of us are out of sector. The Katana is out. And the Defender is out. The Mon Calamari fleet support is definitely not out. It's a little bit slow. Oh, now it's starting. Okay, guy. It's going to take you a while to get out of there, isn't it? Okay, well, I'm going to give you a direct order to override any sort of shenanigans that you might be planning. And you're going to sit there, and you're not going to stop no matter what's going on. So don't look at what's happening out here, sir. Okay, excellent. Jeez Louise. He is a big beast, and therefore he ain't that fast, right? Okay, delete here. Delete orders. And we are ready. So I'm going to go ahead and maneuver in close to this guy. And then we'll just kind of have this running in the background, and we might pick us up a little bit of cash, and maybe by the end of the stream we'll have a victory too, which would be amazing. All right, small movements, small movements. Raid from above. Raiding from above. I don't know how close we are, so I'm just going to go ahead and pull up. Yeah, we're like right on him. And then we'll cut and travel drive. And take a look. So if I zoom on out this way, is he still there? Is he still close by? Yeah, he's pretty close. So now we're going to say board. And we're going to boost as much on there as possible. That's 100, guys. Maintain distance. Very strong. Like so. And we're going to go ahead and start our operation. And then we're going to get the heck out of Dodge. The one thing I do want to check, just make sure we disarm our turrets so that we don't, you know, needlessly linger any longer than we have to. We'll go in and disarm it for the Dreadnought. And we'll also disarm it for the Architons. And then we shall vamoose and get out of here. All right, perfect. We're picking up. And come on, buddy. There it is. We're getting on out. Perfect. So we've left him behind. And we're going to move right on through. So hang tight there. I just want to make sure that I select our Raider 3. And then we're going to head out this direction. So autopilot that. These guys are going to give up their orders. As soon as they've dropped their pods, just want to double check that they have. They're both right there. Engage. Nope, they're the pods. So the Architons can leave. So I'm going to go ahead and say, do not stick around for boarding anymore. Remove your orders, override them, and get the heck out of Dodge. So you're going to head out this way, fly and wait. And then the Dreadnought needs to deliver the payload.
Contact. Making preparations.
So it just delivered its payload. And we're going to go ahead and remove their orders and then override their will to stay. And then we'll fly and wait out that way. And then we shall join and just leave them behind. All right, there it is. Let's go. So we'll just let that run in the background and hopefully isn't going to cause us any sort of issues, right?
Disengage.
Oh boy. Yep. Hop on through, buddy. Hop on through. Almost missed the jump gate. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to join up with the rest of the fleet now, yeah? So let's go ahead and give up the con. And
we're making our way through the hull.
Already? That's excellent.
Stay sharp.
Holy crap. Wow, I guess they all landed already. Man, that is awesome. So we might be through stage 1. Let's just make sure that we're good. So we're going to get our Dreadnought, move them into the attack group for the Arrestor. And we're going to grab the Raider, make sure he's in Gamma group. That's great. The Architons is moving into Gamma group as well. And I think we're back to normal for the most part. Okay, so he's back on. Now we just arm up all the turrets that we disabled. So a little bit of cleanup afterwards, but not too bad. Not too bad. But more importantly, we can actually get some of the other vessels and then supply them with Marines so that we've got additional Marines available, right? Yeah, that Mon Calamari fleet vessel needs to get out of there. Leave that guy alone. Oh boy. Hang tight. It seems like the Raider has returned. What are his rules? Oh, yeah, I didn't get rid of the boarding rule. Okay, so head on out, yeah. What war crimes are we going to casually commit today? The excitement. Well, we're casually boarding a builder vessel, and we're using that opportunity to get us, well, more money so that we can actually exercise our capital ship license for the first time. So that's super exciting. In the meantime, I'm going to have the Raider head on up, and we're going to just use it as a battery and recharge all these Marines. I'm just not going to do it at the equipment dock right here. I'm actually going to go 2 sectors away just to make sure that, you know, it's all kosher. So just to double check, just make sure, yeah, he's veering away, he's exiting, and we're just leaving that guy alone. That's perfect. We don't want to push our luck. We don't want to push our luck, although I will check while we're here. If we board, stage 1 is complete, and we've landed... Ooh, we only landed 10 Marines. Okay, we might not get that one. In fact, I'm almost guaranteeing we won't get that one. Apparently, we lost a lot of Marines along the way. Oh well, it's fine. He'll be weaker next time that we come across him. Okay, so that's not a total loss. We chipped away at him, but apparently only 10 made it, so they all get blasted. Well, that's why they're recruits, right? We don't have any veterans in there. So that's fine. Oh well, it is what it is, yeah? Hey Tosku, let's celebrate their first super on a live stream. Oh, Tosku, thank you so much. High five. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for your support. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday, yeah? All right, so we are heading on up, and we're going to go in and grab all of the Marines, and we're going to send them over to the Architans and the Dreadnought. We're already here, which is great. And then as soon as they've got that, we're back up to 120 Marines on these guys, so that if the opportunity arises, we can actually send those Marines and get even more vessels to add to the fold, which is going to be excellent, yeah? So far, we're sitting at just about 11 mil, I believe. If I confirm, we are sitting at 11 million, 11,491 credits. So right on the nose. And we're just probably going to be sitting at maybe like 10.5 after this, because we're going to buy 120 Marines. We can only do it 40 at a time. So what I'm actually going to do, they're going to go in and pick that up, and then I'm actually going to tell them to dock right afterwards, right? We still planning to cruise with a Millennium Falcon? Well, we can actually, now that I've added Heroes of Star Wars Interworlds, at some point we definitely can get the Millennium Falcon, because previously we were like chasing it down. Now we can actually make it out here. So if you missed it before, you can head on over to Mediums out this way in the Hutt Cartel, and if you actually buy their license, you can actually just build it. So that's pretty awesome. And it has incredible storage of sort of like a Yaki variety. It's got container, liquid, and solid storage all at the same time, which is super flexible and super nice to have. So let's see. We are currently docking. As soon as we dock, all we have to do is instantly recruit Marines, send them over, recruit Marines, send them over, and then recruit Marines. And then that's it, and we're back in business. I think what's kind of cool is that I feel like, whether it's just my mind playing tricks on me or not, I feel like Star Wars Interworlds is faster, mostly about transferring Marines. So I think in X4, if I got Marines out here on the right side of the screen, and then I transferred them from like a battery ship out to another vessel, it would take a little bit. You would see kind of like grayed out people on there, right? So I'm going to go ahead and right now I have 40 Marines. Now if I transfer over to the Dreadnought like this, it has 20 slots. So I'm going to be able to bump that up like that. And we send them. And then I'm immediately going to grab some more. So I'm going to say I would like to have 20 more to replace those that I just sent across a few sectors. And then we'll dock and wait just to hold in place. And we get them instantly, it seems like. And if you look at the Dreadnought itself, who received those 20, they're currently grayed out because they're in transit. This will clear very quickly, and they'll get there very, very soon. So I don't know if that's a Star Wars Interworlds thing, but it's really, really nice not to have to wait so long. So I'm very, very happy about that. So let's go in and just send over all 40 here. There we go. They're back up to full capacity. And then we'll just pick up our 40 and we're done. We'll just get them and leave just like that. So like I said, not too much of a problem that we maybe ran into a little bit of a kerfuffle and only had 10 attacking recruits. So now with the Raider, just make sure that it is undocked and it shall return. And we currently are not at the con, which is fantastic. So it'll automatically return of its own volition. So that's great, yeah. If not, might need to add the modification. Hopefully it has shielded cargo. Oh, that's a great thing. Yeah, I don't know if it comes with it. Is there a way to check? I think I wouldn't be able to check unless it's in our control, right? Because you would go to loadout and go to the bottom to see if it has the modification, unless there is a module that just has that property natively on it. That I'm not too sure of, right? Okay, so we are now undocking. We have replenished all of our Marines. We're joining the crew out here. And I'm kind of thinking at the same time, we could go one of two ways. I suppose the more fun way is to actually earn enough cash so that we've got 36 million. And then at that point, we can buy ourselves a Victory 2 Star Destroyer of the large class. Or we can buy ourselves an Acclimator 2 Heavy Assault, which is also the large class. Either or. That would be like the fun thing because it's like a combat thing. Or we could work on our economy so that in the future, we're really rolling in the dough and we can buy all the stuff we want more rapidly. I guess it's up to the bunnies, yeah? You need to be in your control if it's applied as a modification. So I'm going to go ahead and toss out a poll because I'm kind of open to how you want to proceed. So, war or cash? War means we look for fights. Cash means we build our economy for the future. And I'm going to go and toss that up. So just type in 1 for war, 2 for economy in Twitch chat, YouTube chat. Go in and do the same thing, and then I'll tally that up manually. I guess the question is, war, what is it good for? Is it really absolutely nothing? I don't know. I don't know. So here we go. We're going to go to stop this guidance, and currently we are joining the crew. We are on our way out. 1 with war crimes. So many war crimes. Of course I'm voting for economy. My guy, high five. You know, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool because if you actually look at how far we've gone now, with the Rhydonium cores right now, we've got 2 energy cells and we've got 4 Rhydonium refineries. That actually allows us to produce 540 Rhydonium core per hour. And that gets us about, I want to say, just under 1 million per hour. So it's going to be really, really nice if we can expand this further. I'd like to get it to at least 6. And we probably need a little bit more storage of the solid and container storage. But I think the 2 energy cells is sufficient. And then we can move on to Durasteel, because right now there's a limitation where we actually, every time we want to build a ship, we got to go somewhere else to get Durasteel in order to help the shipyard. So if we do that for ourselves, that's going to be really helpful. Right now it seems like we are leaning towards looking for fights. And then we've got 1 vote for economy. So high five. Thank you so much for weighing in, bunnies. And so it shall be. All right, so, oh my god, you're very large. Allegiance class. Man, I cannot wait until we join the big guys, right? So let's go ahead and reset all the orders. So we're going to remove any orders and override their positions here so they can join the fleet. Just double check so that everything is working perfectly. So fly and weight is removed. Dreadnought is clear. Katana is clear. Arcton, Defender, Light Corvette, Raider 3 is clear. On Calamari, Fleet Support is clear. And if we take a look at all our scimitars, are they currently docked? They are docked. Okay, great. So we've got 10 scimitars, 2 TIE bombers, so that's 12 bombers total so far. And then when it comes to the TIE Advanced right here, we've got 10 of these things. I would like to add some more ships to the mix, but I'm a little hesitant just because if we're saving up for a large vessel, then that's obviously going to eat into all of that capital, right? So maybe it's better just to try to capture things instead. One of my favorite things to do, and you've seen me do it many times, is head out towards Berenguer and just kind of see if we bump into the New Republic because we're close by. We're like not that far away. And they've been pretty generous, I would say, because as long as we're sticking near a real Star Destroyer, that's how we got most of these vessels. We got this from the New Republic. We've got our Dreadnought, the standard Dreadnought, from the New Republic. We're able to get the Aquitaine from the CSA. We're able to get, well, actually, and then we got a lot of our fighters from the New Republic, which, if you look now, we have actually grown our patrol fleet here. We've got 4 X-Wings, an R-41 Star Chaser, a Carex from the Black Suns, a Fang from the Mandalorians, and a B-Wing from the New Republic. So we've just kind of rounded that all out. Did I hear war crimes? Hey, Serini, high five. Yeah, we're looking to stir up a little bit of trouble while we are earning cash in the background. Hopefully you're doing well, yeah? Accept the estimates. Now we're close to 12 million. Actually, speak of La Devil, I can actually take a look at the logical overview. Do we have anything to sell right now? It looks like we do have 90 Rhydonium core, so that's going to be a significant chunk of change. We'll go in and get Rogue One, and we're just going to speed that up so that we've got the access to it, right? So Rhydonium core, confirm. It can carry 75 at a time. That is a big, big upgrade over our GR75 that we pirated. And that's going to get us 1,018,359 credits just like that. And there's even more for them to sell. That's pretty awesome. So, I mean, that's a huge help. That's a huge help. That's going to bump us close to 13 million just like that. So we're prepped and we're hopping on through. And then we're here in Doran. And that's going to be great. We've got satellites all out this way just so that we've got some early warning. I'm just going to go ahead and set ourselves right behind this ISD-2. because we want them to take the brunt of the impact, right? That would be ideal. All right, we are now in sector and zipping forward. Seems war 1, but can't we get a miner in every friendly sector to mine for profit? We need as many miners as possible. Now, if you look here, I actually have 3 large miners now. So I was able to finally acquire Heraclin. So these are the large Imperial Galactic Empire miners. They're huge. They cost like close to 10 million each. And we've got 2 of those and 1 AA9 from the Hutt cartel, and that's currently fueling our economy, but we definitely would like some more. Who we're warring with, does it even matter? Would make sense making economy, but meh. Yeah, I do that on my own time. We are at war with the New Republic. I mean, go figure, right? I heard we are sending miners to war. That sounds like a war crime. Oh, well, I'm not sending our miners to war. Hopefully the enemy's sending their miners to war, and then we're gonna meet them in combat and do horrible, horrible things, right? So out we go, zip zap, and we have arrived on the scene. So we're just gonna go in and group up right here. One cool thing is our arrestor cruiser is actually a carrier, so we can do position defense if we want to. I don't know if it necessarily makes too much sense right now, but we can totally do it. But I'm gonna go ahead and stop position defense just because I'm pretty sure I just launched a whole bunch of bombers for no reason. So oh, that's cool. I told them to dock, so they're still docked. That's fantastic. TIE Advanced should try to land again on intercept duty, and then I think we're still waiting for a couple of ships to come on in, and definitely the Mon Calamari fleet support is slowly trundling its way forward, right? That's a new addition, so I'm not used to having to wait for this thing, but it is huge. It is huge. You can even see it's got like this dock on the side. I mean, look at that. On the right side, it's got like a claw. So you can actually dock a large vessel and repair it, which is awesome because there's so many times where we're near like something that has tractor beams or ticks damage to us, or we get hit through our shields and we've got to go all the way back to repair. Now we do not. So that's going to be really, 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 really powerful, I think, allowing us to continue to commit war crimes on the front line, mostly non-stop-ish. So let's go ahead and save now that we are here. Mandibles even. Yes, high five. Hey, Catastrophe. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. High five. If you're joining us right now, we're currently taking our brand new fleet support vessel out here. And then we're going to maybe peek on over at the other side and see what we got out there. If I'm perfectly honest, I really want to build Darth Vader's TIE fighter. But it's so it's expensive and it's going to cost us. Is it a worthy detour on the way to Victory 2? Or do we keep saving? Okay, we should probably keep... Okay, it's okay. Just ignore it. Ignore the fact that it's there. We have heroes of the Star Wars Interworlds, so it's not like it won't go... It'll go away, right? It's fine. Okay. So they're coming on in. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of take a quick peek. I guess we can hop into the Raider. That's kind of my favorite one to be on when we hop through. So we'll just go in and grab this. It's worth it in my thoughts. You want to build that thing? I really want to build that thing. It's going to set us back like 3 million or something like that. It's like super far away as well. I mean, look at this. Buy ships. Small. One of a kind. Vader's TIE Advanced. High preset. 3.18 million at 80,000 hull and 82.4k shields. Just double check if there's anything else we can do. Maybe like combat. So focus on the agility here. Light proton torpedoes. I don't know about that. I almost feel like we should just use light concussion missiles, if anything, right? And then crew-wise, I mean, I guess he'll have a Marine on board. That seems fair. Although, we'll probably give him a really good pilot, so we'll need that room. And we will add it to the shopping list. It's 3 million right there. Oh boy. They do sound cool, though, them TIE fighters. Well, yes, we have TIE Advanced times 10. And then we've got Vader's TIE Advanced times 1. So when that is complete... Oh, wait, are we waiting for something? Right now it says that we are short on shield components. Okay, well, we need to acquire some shield components. We've got Rogue One. They do a great job at picking stuff up. I'm going to go ahead and find out where those are. So we only need like 48 of them, so that's not that bad. We'll just speed that up so that's actually building. So if we look, we can buy shield components. They sell shield components out this way. All right, so Rogue One is going to head over to the Imperial Trading Station, and we're going to trade, and we're going to get... Is it here? Oh, is it not? Hang on. They need shield components, right? Shield components, sell. Oh, it's like somewhere else entirely. Oh, you know what? They probably sold very little, and then all of a sudden... Oh, yeah, that's a lot farther away. That's super far away, right? Holy moly. Do we have any on our Mon Calamari fleet support vessel? I know we've got a lot of materials. We've got missile components, weapon components, advanced composites, all kinds of stuff, but no shield components. Man, he had something and then disappeared. It's all the way out here. We'd have to buy it from their build storage? Okay, that's a little weird. That's a little strange. I think ganking shield component from someone's build storage is even... That's even below me. Let's take a look elsewhere, maybe. Shield components way out here. Really? Out here? There's gotta be something better. High-tech factory. Man, I guess they really need their shield components. I guess it makes sense if they're short. How many do they have? They have 17 for sale. Wow, there is a serious shortage. Well, we see a hole in the market right now. I guess we'll leave that in the background and they'll supply it themselves, but it won't instantly start building. So they're waiting for those 48 shield components. That shouldn't take forever. We'll let that be then. Okay. One day we'll get it and we'll be so impressed when it's here, right? That's the idea. Okay, so let's go ahead and clear out. Oh, there's the boarding operation. That's what it is. We'll leave that be. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I'm in the Raider. We're gonna hop through the gate and see what's on the other side. So let's guide ourselves to the gate. So target the jump beacon. And then we'll just kind of hop through and see what's on the other side. If we had a hut economy running, 3 million credits is nothing. Hack Java put a 10 mil credit on Solo for dumping all of the spice. Well, we kind of dumped the spice too. I didn't know where to sell it. I had some hot spices at one point and I thought it was seasoning for my dinner, but I was wrong apparently. It was a little more valuable than that. Hang tight. Pause. Where are we at? Okay, so it is at least clear here momentarily. So that's good news. So I'm going to go ahead and jump the crew through. And we'll just kind of position ourselves right there. And we'll kind of zip forward a little bit. See what's out here. There's a plasma conductor factory. Actually, you know what I could do? I could hop in and I could toss out civilian advanced satellite go. So I just deployed one of the sector satellite advanced satellites. So in theory, it should ping out and it should find stations out here. So if I just watch the map, maybe ones I'm not aware of might appear while everyone starts bounding forward, right? Build storage in X4 isn't really a storage for building. It's more like what we would consider to be a depot. Yeah, but I mean, it's like pulling from the piggy bank before you've built anything. It's like having a piggy bank with a bunch of coins in it and then saying that you swear you're going to buy your burger, and then you never buy the burger because you keep breaking the piggy bank. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like it is right now. But I mean, I guess burgers are really good. So Vader's TIE Fighter is basically our burger, right? Okay, so most of us have jumped through. Of everyone, not quite. We're still waiting for our dreadnoughts. Believe it or not, the XL made it through. I want all the dreadnoughts here. Because you'll notice, at least a moment ago, this was under NRL control. So that has me a little bit nervous. I think what I will do while that's coming through, I'm going to go ahead and start guidance this way. And we're just going to take a peek at the NRL plasma conductor factory. It's very possible there's already an Imperial presence, and ideally we would be supporting their efforts. If we look in the distance, we're passing by, oh, it looks like an asteroid or something. And we've got a target out here. No, it's still there. It's still there. So I guess the question is, who's standing guard, right? Who is standing guard? Check sight. Radius. Closing. Are there any escorts here? Negative. Hold. Really? It's unguarded. Is that right? Is it legit unguarded? If I hear a ping... Oh, hold. Hang tight. What was that? Oh, it was just that thing coming online. Okay, so it's at 100% hull right now. I do not have the setup to bombard this thing, so I'm not going to do that on my own accord. I just assumed that maybe the Galactic Empire would already be out there. I guess I was wrong. So I'm going to go ahead and give up the con. We're just going to go ahead and turn this around and join the rest of the crew. I don't want to accidentally run into the station's guns. So we'll join up with them. Just get this thing turned around so it doesn't start attacking of its own accord. And then we can take the arrestor and we're going to go ahead and start moving them down south a little bit, just a little at a time. We've been through this before. So crank this around and we're just seeing if there's any NRL presence out here. We know they left a plasma conductor factory behind. That's for sure. Here, I'm going to go and give up the con now that we've turned around. Stop that guidance. And that should, as soon as the captain takes the con, he should join Gamma Group here. Drop some fake intel. Tell the Empire Luke was spotted on the staff. And I wish we could do that. That'd be awesome. Look at that. An Imperial Servitor.
Imperial Servitor class.
So I say we follow these guys. They're out for blood, if you know what I mean. All right. We're going to hop on over to the arrestor now. And we have a new ally to group up with, right?
Disengage.
So hang tight here. Let's go in and choke up. Stop early. Let everyone catch up here. Raider is still out there. Is he moving? He should be. But he's not. Okay, I'm going to tell him to... I'm going to give him an order. Hopefully he's going to get him to respond. Yeah, he's moving. Now I'm going to cut that out, and now he's coming in. There we go. Just got to kind of jumpstart him, I think. All right, everyone's coming in to formation. Where's this guy going? Are they heading towards the plasma conductor factory? Because that would be awesome if they really want to clear out the NRL. I think I'm going to go ahead and follow this guy. Because, I mean, he's definitely here for a reason. So let's go and crank it around, and we're going to go in force, right? In force. Excellent. Oh, boy. Okay, so this is us. And we are joining up with the Imperial fleet. And just to double check out here, accept all estimates, and we're sitting at, yeah, just under 11 million right now. Are they going to spool up anytime? Yep, there they go.
Imperial Servitor class Star Destroyer.
Man, I cannot wait. I cannot wait until we have something like this. I think we're going to have something like this. This is actually probably what we are going to have. This is the Star Destroyer Victory 2 of the large size, not the XL one. But man, that looks so awesome. I will gladly take one of these.
Striking.
And mind you, what you hear in the background is boarding.
Continuing engagement.
And we only have 10 attacking Marines, so I'm almost guaranteeing we're going to lose. But it's all right. It's all right. We come and we go. Gosh, I kind of want our allies to try to repair on us. Wouldn't that be crazy if they paid us? Can I, like, tell him to repair? Oh, I guess I can't coax him to repair at our ship. Okay, they're moving. And that's who we're following. Great.
Imperial Servitor class Star.
Do you have any satellite covered in nearby systems? Something to get a mission offer to join a raid? Might as well get paid for what you're already doing. Oh, good question. Support the Galactic Empire raid for Vakar. Where is Vakar? That, oh, it's out here. Yes. I will accept. I've never done one of these before. Talk to Ryan Fang. Where is that? Okay, so apparently Ryan Fang, thank you for that note. I haven't actually done the raid ones before. So, autopilot, where are we headed to? Oh, I have to go back there? I have to go to the defense platform? Oh my goodness. I'll tell you what. You know what's going to be faster? I'm going to stop autopilot. I'm going to give up the con. I'm going to have the arrestor continue to follow, but I'm going to jump into a faster ship just so that this is, you know, not going to take forever. I'll hop into the Raider. Actually, no. I'm going to hop into maybe the new, well, like one of the TIE Advanced. How about that? It's not the fastest. Actually, you know what? Never mind. I'm going in the Raider because the TIE Advanced can't move that quickly. I realized. Okay, so apparently we got to go talk to a guy before we can continue. So off we go. And at the same time, the arrestor is continuing to follow the Star Destroyers in towards our target for the raid. So that is really, really nice. I'm not too sure what kind of payment they're going to give us, but any payment is better than no payment. And that's going to move us towards our own victory too, right?
Taking heavy losses. Tell them to fall back.
All right, we're heading towards the defensive platform out in Doran. Currently at 170 kilometers away. Ties are cool. They really are dollar store. Welcome. They really, really are. But obviously, I think they cap out at like 2,500 meters per second instead of 8,200. So since we've got to go between sectors, the only reason why I'm leaving it, the poor thing behind, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we lost that one. So it's going to show a mission boarding failure. There we go. Boarding failure. That's fine. I'm curious how much damage we did to that thing, though. If we ever see it again, we will find it, and it will be weaker for it. So I'm going to go ahead and get our raider, and I'm going to tell them to land here. So dock and wait there, please. And then as soon as he does so, we'll hop on off, and then we'll say hello. Yeah, you get paid for damage and kills, and the normal payment for killing enemies next to the friendly faction. Gosh, that's so good. You get so much stuff. This is like one of my favorite ways to actually make some cash and gain reputation and build up our forces. Granted, is it as efficient as working as on our economy? Probably not. Oh god. That is, please tell me we're not stuck. Wait, I don't want to be late for the party. You don't understand. All of a sudden, I wish I took Dollar Store's advice and I took the TIE Fighter. Okay, maybe I need to do this myself. Can we please get away from the step away from the defensive station? Ooh, civilians. Where? Okay, sorry guys. We need a quick stop. Apparently we can kill a civilian. 1 second. Give me a moment here. Wait, what do you mean I can't blow him up? Oh, there we go. The main guns weren't armed. XX3 turbo lasers and fire. Nice, got him. That was 4 XX3 turbo lasers. Great. Well, I'm glad we took care of that cargo vessel. He's not going to be carrying anything other than death for the next couple of minutes. So that's great. Good job. Good job, us. Pat on the back. That guy was so dangerous. They're going to love us. Teleport off the ship and teleport back on. It'll clear the ship in a station glitch. Well, I actually found out if I go out of sector and come back in sector, that helps pretty well as well. Kind of reminds me of, did you try turning it off and then turning it back on again? All right, we are good, and we are heading on down.
Raider 3 class Corvette.
Imperial Defense Platform. And we're going to say hello to Mr. Fang.
Thanks for your help.
You'd think that he would just... Oh, nice.
We found something out here.
Wait, they found an abandoned ship. Oh, a TIE bomber? Yeah, get that thing. Get that thing. What are you talking about? Pick it up. Claim it for our faction. It's important. Wait, where did they... Where... Are they fighting already? Are they fighting? Oh, my... Okay, bunnies. Wait. We don't have the mission yet. Oh, my God. I realize they've just been autopiloting into this mess. Hopefully... Okay, first things first. I should probably launch bombers, scimitars, resume your duties, TIE advanced, resume duties, like, now. Great for telling me you found a TIE bomber in this mess. Okay, well, right. I'm currently in the raider. I'm just trying to pick up this raid mission, and I've got to find Ryan, right? I got to find Ryan. Go, go, go. Oh my God, they're dying out there. Come on, guys. Lost reputation temporarily with unknown ship. What does that mean? With unknown ship? Nobody knows. Weapons control. Come on, guy. You don't understand. The party's already started. You're the one who asked me to come back here. I could have called you on the phone. Thank you very much.
Good luck out there.
Talk to you later. All right. Get back on the vessel. Move, move.
Raider 3 class
I don't
Corvette.
trust you. Undock now. People are dying out there. All right, come on, come on, come on. Turn it around, buddy. Crank it over. Come on.
Autopilot. Engage.
Just double check. Where are we headed to? We're heading in the right direction. Oh, wow. Yeah, we're a whole, like, 2 sectors away. Are they still alive? Oh, my God. What the heck is going on? All right. I can't jump to them yet because I'm not a sector away. So we'll just go as quickly as we can. Fortunately, we can travel at 8,200. We just lost a scimitar. Okay, that was like 3 million. This is all kinds of shenanigans. Gosh darn it.
Jump beacon.
All right, we're traveling at
Bilbringi.
8,200. We're almost at Bilbringi, and then we'll be able to hop over. It's a lot of there's a lot of everything. Come on. Come on.
Found something out here.
You found an abandoned ship. Sure. You know, we'll deal with that later.
Jump.
We'll deal with that later. All right, go ahead and give up the con.
Bilbringi.
You can handle this. Pause. We're going over to the arrestor now. Hop over. We are now in range. Come on, come on, come on. Hop over, hop over, hop over. We lost a TIE advanced. Okay, we're losing fighters here.
Jump completed. Lockhart.
All your ships will be destroyed if you don't move them out ASAP. I don't think I can move them out ASAP. Oh my god, the lag. The lag is real. Okay, hang tight. So we're actually in the mix now. Oh my gosh, I wish I had a little more distance. I shouldn't have just followed him in. All right, well, let's see. What are we dealing with here? MC-80Ls? What are those? XL multiple star cruiser. Oh my gosh. The MC-80 Liberty type star cruiser was an early type of Mon Calamari star cruiser put into service for the Rebel Alliance during the Galactic Civil War. A common variant of the MC-80 star cruiser line was exemplified by the cruiser Liberty. It has an array of 9 engines divided into 3 different sizes. Located at the stern, a large wing-shaped superstructure is affixed to the main hull on either side, containing additional weaponry pods and shield generators. Okay, well, it's very powerful. I gotcha. And there's like 3 or 4 of them. Okay, great. So we've got 1, make that 2. Then they've got the... Oh, they've got the Star Cruiser Home 1. Isn't that a one of a kind? It's their command cruiser. Oh god, they've got Escort MC-40As. Those are what I'm used to seeing. Escort Quasars are fighting against us this time. And we've even got Hammerhead Corvettes out here and a crap ton of X-Wing. Oh my... I need to scroll. There are at least 3 XLs as an NRL fleet, and they're really strong. Yeah, they look very strong. No joke. I don't think I can pull out, though. Well... It's a trap. Yeah, it's a trap. Well, let's at least see how this plays out. I might load beforehand. Apparently, we've lost 3 vessels already in this shenanigans. So, right when we were trying to get that mission, is that right? Okay, so who should we be looking at? I'm just going to let them do their thing and see what happens, because they can make this happen. Here, the brand new Katana. How about that? We'll go in and take a look at this guy out here. And we're going to zoom on out. And let's go ahead and take a look. If the lag allows it. Hey, Dollar Store, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the Bunny League. It's very good to have you with us. High five. Oh my, what the heck? Okay, that's the servitor. Look at that volley.
MC-80 sinus.
On one of those XL Star Cruisers. TIE Bomber has been destroyed. This is like one of our best. The Katana Dreadnought. Oh, wow, they're destroying the Servitor. Holy crap, it's down to 8%, 2%, and it is destroyed. Oh, my God. We've got a bit of a problem. Where's the gate? Kill an NRL Dreadnought and get out. I don't know if we're going to be able... Oh, my God. So, I say if we load back in, then we not follow them in so that we can actually control our own... Look at this line of X-Wing. They've got a lot of torpedoes. Yeah, no, I have no no illusions we're gonna make it out of this one, but you gotta admit that is impressive. Lower the graphics a bit, like shadow or glare. Okay. I mean, it's been good so far. I've just never seen this much on the screen at the same time. How about that? So we're gonna do medium. How about we'll try medium? So this happened. Yes, it did. It did. It definitely happened. But we're going to try medium and see if maybe it's controllable. I've never had such a thing, right? And we've got DLSS on, right? Yeah, we've got DLSS on right now, which is why you've got the reduced textures in the wharf and stuff like that. But it's a little better, but I think I do have to go to low. I'm not asking for something super smooth. I'm just asking for, you know, controllable-ish. Oh my god. What did we wander into? This is insane. Okay, that feels a little smoother already. Alright, well... Oh, wow. I mean, you can kind of see... the swarm. No, that's the X-Wing swarm. Okay, yeah, we stand no chance if their fighters are better, and the only way that we win is if we swarm them. They're swarming us, and their fighters are better. Have a high-end computer. These battles are insanely fun when you have a fleet to match it and fight. Yeah, no kidding. I mean, I got a decent fleet for me right now, but it's nowhere near this yet. That's why we're trying to save up. This definitely would not help out to that regard. That's for sure. Jeez Louise. Can I look at, let's say, one of our stronger things out here? Maybe we'll keep an eye out on one of these X-Wing. Yeah, you found an abandoned ships, probably one of ours. Oh my god. I'm guessing this is an E-Wing. Yeah. Sorry guys. This is a bit of a slideshow. I apologize, but oh my god. Is there even a lower setting than this? Let me see if I can get a lower setting. Are we sealing stuff? I mean, I'm gonna load again because otherwise we've lost the whole fleet that I've worked on. So, but I'm gonna try. Let's see. Low, off on soft shadows. No glass reflections. That's good. Radar low. I don't think I can go any lower. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what all affected to that. Yeah, potato setting. Yeah. Is there even a Steam Deck setting? Custom. I think low is low. What I could do is display setting, and instead of having it be auto, I'm gonna say performance. How about that? And then hope that helps on DLSS. It might, maybe. And let's see, what do we got out here? And go. Kind of. It's definitely blurry, but at least it's not so horrible. I might have to be out of sector for this, I think. Okay, so I might need to be out of sector for this. So I'm gonna go ahead and load, but that is very impressive, right? So where were we at? It was 527, 1158, 1232 on the quick save. So we were in Doran, right? So I'm just not gonna follow them into the car. We're gonna wait here and then go. It feels more like a CPU issue than GPU because of the number of active objects and ships. Well, I mean, golly, I thought my computer was pretty decent. The bunnies were, a lot of you were there when I built this computer, actually, because my last computer crapped out and we ended up, you know, building it together on stream on camera. That was a whole new thing. And even the bunnies donated, I think I've got 64 gigabytes of RAM, and I've got a decent processor, but wow, not at those levels of artifacts everywhere, right? Well, as soon as we get back in, it should be a lot smoother. We're going to be at lower resolution. We have got DLSS set to performance, and we're not going to follow the Imperials into that maelstrom. We're going to let them do their thing and maybe like pick at them from the outside. Yeah, we might need a data center for this. Yeah. With Timberborn, with the amount of beavers and paths, things slow down when I start building stuff. Oh, really? Wow. It's that big, huh? That complex. That's very impressive, and I have a very good system. I can only imagine, yeah. X4 needs a lot more CPU power than GPU. Well, fortunately, my computer is set up for editing with DaVinci Resolve. So typically, DaVinci Resolve is like one of those editing programs that uses as many cores as possible. Like whatever you got, it's going to use your resources, right? So since I set up for that, I figured I'd be okay. But, you know, it is what it is, I guess. It's a lot of graphics going on. Rendering needs to be lower. Well, I chose low. I didn't see potato as a setting. I don't know if maybe they have like graphics off. Can you imagine? They're all like graphics off, spreadsheet mode only. Here's DaVinci Resolve, nods happily. High five. Space potato. Yes, we're gonna need space potato mode. Without graphics, only Excel sheets, please. We would like the Excel sheet mode. Just set it not to show data from anywhere. Lo and behold, you'll get performance back. You said go to map. In the map view, set it not to show data from anywhere. Is that even a... I'm guessing that's a very specific setting that I would need to know exactly where it is in order to get it, right? What is this EVE Online? Well, I mean, it's close enough. Control mode messages, like right side filter, if I remember. You know what? I will probably need to get back to that one. I would like to have some graphics on the stream, so we'll hope for the best, right? Each ship and station is using processing power. Oh no, I believe ya. I just don't think there's a way around that when there's that many fighters, right? So Arrestor, currently we are flying and waiting, and we are on the opposite side of, we're on the opposite side of Doran. That's what it is. Okay, so we're just gonna go in and hop on through. I'm gonna go ahead and select support the raid of a car. We'll accept that one. We know we have to go to Mr. Fang, and I'm gonna go ahead and hop on into our raider. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna hop into the TIE Advanced. I'm gonna hop into that TIE Advanced for dollar store here. That's gonna be great. So we're in a TIE Advanced, I hope. I think I did. Was I wrong? It's possible that it's currently in storage right now. I might need to get one to maybe fly and wait. Get out there. So launch, undock, get out there, and then we'll hop in. Top right on your screen where you look for trade. Top right on your screen where you look for trade. You mean the filter settings? The tool icon. Oh, okay. Filter settings, legend, information, trade, other. We're on the map right now. The tool icon. You had it. This one. Filter settings. Mining filter, trade filter, other filter. Yeah, bunnies, I'm sorry. I'll probably need more specific directions than that. This is all grayed out right now, so I can't adjust it at the moment. I'm curious if it's because it's paused or something like that. It's one of the settings there that, I mean, I can't interact with these though, you know? Since that doesn't use much processing power, watching out of map. Might have to watch from outside the sector. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Hit sec. The tool icon is the same menu as save and load. That's a completely different one though. That's this one here. Yeah. So some bunnies are saying one thing and some are saying the other. Well, let me actually accept the quest first, because otherwise we'll just be like, bunnies will just be spinning their wheels looking at me trying to figure out how to hit a menu. You know what I mean? So right now I have this selected. I'm trying to get into a TIE Advanced, right? And I'm trying to launch this one, and it's currently out here. Oh, it's already jumped through. Okay, fair enough. Well, let's hop in if we can. Hopefully that's going to take us there.
Autopilot.
There we go. So we should be in the TIE Advanced right now.
TIE event jump completed.
How do I... Oh, there we go. Take command of the vessel.
Sir.
Thank you very much. Wow, this is a little claustrophobic. Out we go.
Engaged.
Now we're turning this thing around. We can go... Oh, nice! This one actually goes at 6,000 meters per second. I guess it's not one of the slower things like the regular TIE fighter, right? That's excellent. So here's our TIE Advanced, and it's moving on back to accept the mission, and we are not following any Imperials into the fray. So we are arriving on site in 45 kilometers. X3 felt even more EVE Online like when I tried it. I've never tried EVE Online, believe it or not, so I don't even know what that would be like. Hold. And cut. So we got to go in the bay. That's excellent. And we'll just cruise on in. So we got to get this. I'm going to hard focus on accepting this mission first before I read anything else in chat, just so that we can actually make this happen, because otherwise we're not actually going to move forward. Let's hold.
Successfully docked.
We're going to get on up, hang tight, and vacate the premises. Okay, we got to go this way. The elevator's here. And we're going to get over to the control room, talk to Mr. Fang. Hold. All right, guy. I don't want our bunnies to die, so please talk to me. Thank you very much. I don't know why you couldn't pick this up on the phone. You should have let us go on the phone and hop back in, and we are returning to the fleet. Here we go. just send Darth's TIE fighter by itself. It should be able to take on an XXL. Yeah. If the game lags while opening the map, fix is to set filters for map view, and graphics you can change in options menu. Well, the graphics I already hit as low as I possibly can, so there's nothing I can do about the graphics now. And as far as lagging on the map view, set filters for map view. I have no, there's filter settings right here. I'm assuming it's turning off stuff, but maybe this thing, this red. Oh, that gives us access to filters. Okay, so that turned on filters. Resources, show resource information, I'm guessing. So mining filters, but I have the mining filters completely turned off. Trade filters are off. Other filters are off. So I don't think there's anything else for me to do here, yeah? All right, so let's go. And right now, where did the TIE Advance move to? Did I pause it? Nope, I did not. So let's let it return. And it's got to head on over to the arrestor. So we're going to go ahead and dock and wait in there. Everyone else is moving to dock and wait, yeah? I have a screenshot. I'll put it in Discord. Okay. Just set the filter you need. Don't keep them all on. Lots more performance. I don't even... Show orders, show allied orders, ship properties. Okay, so I'm guessing on, off, off. Gate connections on, selection lines off, Rex on, ecliptic lines off, and alerts on high. Well, let's just hang tight there. Thank you. I don't really fully understand, but it is what it is. Thank you so much. So let's head on over to the arrestor. We're gonna hop on in, yeah? Under the graphic settings, check the individual settings like shadow, soft shadow. Well, here's the thing. I mean, you saw me do it, right? So if I go to graphics, a lot, apparently. If we go shadow, oh, you mean like completely off? Like everything off? Every time I click it off, it's going to reload. I think that only applies when you have others showing on your map. Yeah, I have the whole filter turned off, so they're not even on. But, I mean, I'll do it. Just if it maybe works here. Turn off, parallax, occlusion mapping. I do want the radar. That's kind of important. And I think that's all I got. Literally everything is off. Everything is off. UI glow intensity, I mean, yeah, everything is off. This is low. It doesn't go any lower. So I went custom to go as low as possible, and then cockpit glass reflections are just at 0. There. So that's as low as it goes. Okay. There's nothing else I can do. Thank you. So we're gonna hop into the arrestor. Hop in the arrestor. Are we here? Oh, we're already here. I didn't recognize it. Look at this place. Wow, it's a far cry from the arrestor that we know, right? Okay, so we've got our TIE advanced. Everyone's up. Are we all together? We are together. That's fantastic. Let's go ahead and F5. So we're going to save right here. There's probably horrible, horrible things going one sector down south. So let's advance. Have you tried spinning 3 times and shouting work, work, work? I mean, if the computer starts twerking, I think I've got a bigger problem, right? So we are currently in Berenguer, and we've got to go to Vakar, and Vakar is just down there. God, I'm scared. And apparently there is a TIE bomber down there, so on we go. Fly and wait. Fly and wait. We've got to be out here. Oh my God. There's a lot to fight. We might not be able to do this one, but we'll see how it performs. Maybe it'll be a little bit better, right? Maybe a little bit better. All right, so we're spooling on up. Fleet get prep. Travel drive. Oh boy. Come on. Come on, bunnies. And we're moving. It seems so empty on this side. But the moment we get on the other side, it's a whole different story, right? Yeah, we cleared out build storage. So much stuff going on out here. I'm curious if the Imperials are staged on this side. Ooh, a miner. Bunny, should we take that miner? I mean, it's economy, and the NRL's alone. Did you see that? He's all alone. Actually, where did he go? I don't even know where he is anymore. I think he disappeared. I think it disappeared, bunnies. I don't know where he went. Apparently, our Aquitaines is damaged. Is that right? Okay, hang tight for a second. I should probably stop and group up before we head on over, right? So let's get the arrestor, and we're going to go ahead and cut short and just hang tight on this side right there, and everyone's going to group up and go. Yeah. Hold. Are you guys coming? Yeah, slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. It's happening. All right. And cut. Okay, hang tight. So, how many do we have right now? Defender is taking its sweet time. Raider is taking its sweet time. Man, I wish... Okay, so they just got to spool up, it seems. Okay, so they're spooling up. That's fantastic. We've got to talk to Majima Moreta? Why? Wait, why do we have to talk to another person? Is it over? What happened? Complete. Why is it complete? Wait, support... Wait, I just accepted it. Support Imperial Star Destroyer Victory 2 on their raid against enemy targets for at least 20 minutes. Vakar is a territory of the New Republic. Okay. Targets are bases. Yes. We are in a fleet with the Hero Accuser and our support ships. Intelligence reports these enemy ships in our sector. Your priority is to patrol the sector. There's a time on getting into the system. Oh, really? Seriously? Oh my gosh. Oh, well, I mean, at this point, I'm just gonna forget about it, and let's just group up and let's get in there, because otherwise we'll never make it. That sucks. I didn't realize there was.
You can't scare me.
Side note, in the outside view, you can hit Control E and set the default view of the ship. Not overly important, but it sets us here looking around, hitting 5 on the keyboard. Oh, gotcha. So you're talking about if I do this and I Control E, I can keep the distance out like this, and then save it so that way if I go like that, I'm already there. That's a cool tip. Thank you. And or the lead ship of the patrol was already destroyed. Okay. That was a hero vessel. Are we all here? Oh, look at that. They're coming through. You know what? Maybe we pick them off from this side. I'm okay with that. We don't have to make it into Vakar. I mean, they're about to just dump into us, right? Is everyone here? Dreadnought, roll call, Katana. Aquitain's way far up. Defender, Raider, Fleet Support. Okay, great. Well, I'm gonna save on a separate. And then we're gonna poke on through. Oh my god. The fact that an X-Wing came through makes me feel like they already wiped up the entire Imperial fleet. And they're already heading on over to take back Bilbringi. So that makes me think the moment we get through, we're in the middle of the big swarm with no resistance whatsoever. Okay. We're gonna push through. Wait, what are you doing going back? Wait, why are you retreating? That's not good. Okay, so the Imperials are retreating. Here we go. Let's attack targets in range out this way. On the move. We are spooling.
Go. Move it. You are free to engage.
Cross your fingers.
Engaging.
I need an update.
Continuing engagement.
What are we attacking? Oh, a miner. Okay, yeah, get that miner. Guys, get that miner. Excellent. I did say attack targets in range, so I guess it shows the closest one so far. I mean, that's fine.
Not bypassing the block.
I should probably have actually tried to land on that thing, right? Can I board from here? So apparently it can accept 90. And we'll just say very strong, and we'll just toss them out there and then see what happens. Start operation, just let them fly. Go for it. So a bunch of pods should start to dump out, I think.
I need an update.
Is that right? I guess they're going to get closer. Oh, no, we're going out to attack. Okay.
Sit rep.
We're pushing through. Lots of resistance.
I mean,
Jump completed.
fair enough.
Buffer.
Can we bump up the boarding thing? Oh, that's what we need to do. Priority-wise, I think they've got their priorities out of whack. So we need to prioritize the board instead of the attack, right? Okay, so they've all got board. Let's hold. And in theory, some pods should start flying.
Sit rep.
Okay, there we go. Boarding pods are out. Boarding pods are out. Fantastic. We're just chilling with this Victory 2 on this side of the gate. I mean, we might destroy that thing. We're probably going to destroy it, but we'll see what actually makes it on over. I don't even know how many Marines they have, but I don't really care.
Taking heavy losses.
We've got some help here.
Stay in formation.
And how's he doing?
Pod taking damage.
He's about dead.
We found something out here.
Oh, abandoned vessel. Oh my god. What do you mean abandoned vessel? Where? Where? Is it here? So we blew that thing up, right? Imperial Heavy. I'm guessing they mean this one. Did someone jump through? Oh, we jumped through already. Okay, never mind. We jumped through. So the one that is... It's a Y-Wing. Wow. Never had a Y-Wing before. Okay, fair enough. Well, tell you what. Let's go with... Claim. Can we claim this as well? Claim both. And off we go. Yeah, we've got two right here. Okay, everyone's got to move through. How are we doing back there? You coming through? You got to get through. You can't leave the arrestor alone, right? Come on, crank it, go, go, go. Guys, come on. Why is one of us through? Although I guess it's a little better because we're all grouped up here.
Wing.
Here's an E-Wing. And our TIE advanced are hitting it. There we go. That's a splash. And we kind of have a foothold here for a moment. That's excellent. That's great. And the moment we see any sort of Y-Wing or anything like that pop up, then we need to get it out of here. Right now, if we look... Oh, it's still there. Look at that. The Hero Accuser. It's right there. So it didn't die. It's just we didn't get here fast enough. I mean, that's fine. We're going to do our best to help it out. That's excellent. So let's go ahead and mark up Arrestor Cruiser. We're actually going to say everyone cancel all orders. We're going to refresh them, right? Remove all orders. Arrestor Cruiser, mark up, attack targets in range, reassess. We're going to go ahead and free up bombers in case there's anyone to hit. We've got scimitars. Not really. I think we're just going to let this one fly. Here we go. All right, we're moving to claim, and we're moving in with our fighters. Dreadnoughts are through the gate.
Striking.
Arrestor Cruiser.
Curious if we can maybe see it from their side, right? Because these are the guys that are going to get hit first here. Yeah. Hey, Pajaro, thank you so much for the redemption of Hydrate. High five, yeah. So we're following this E-Wing and this little bit of a swarm here. Oh, look, they've got heroes on their side as well. The Orthavan. The NRL Heroic Fleet, the Orthavan. What is this? Oh. Okay, so they've got a hero, and we've got one hero. This is interesting. It's like a boss fight. And then that's what we ran into earlier. Okay, so just stay on the edge if possible. Right now, we're just attacking this group right here. Come on, just eat them alive. Quick, fast DPS, come on. Just burn them out. They're going to keep joining the fight little by little, and we've got to do everything that we can right now. We'll tell you what, we're going to go in and free up all scimitars. So let's go ahead and resume, remove... Actually, are they already attacking? Remove all orders. Everybody move to strike. So we're talking about attack here. So all scimitar are focused on the Orthovan. It is isolated and separated, right? This Y-Wing is yet to be claimed. Okay, great. Let's go. We need to take advantage of this one moment right now before we engage with that. And we might be able to pull out maybe, but it's... They're boosting, they're getting in there. Come on, I need the Aquatins in there. I want you on him. Hit that guy. Corvette to Corvette, right? Corvette to Corvette. Scimitars are moving. We'll get the Dreadnought. Well, he's already positioning for the Orthovan. Let's take a look here. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, okay. This side is getting hit hard. I don't know if we're going to be able to focus left here. Okay. So we might lose the Raider. We might lose the Defender. Unless I override and tell them to bug out. So I'm going to have them shift left. It never really works as planned. No, it doesn't. Because they've got issues with the travel drive and all that, right? So let's just make sure that that's their first order. So fly and wait first before attacking. And then the Defender Light Corvette, prioritize that right there. Aquatens is coming on in and he's going to get hit. I actually might take the Aquatens and I might move them in the middle. So we're going to shoot right by an Aquaten's going to screen. I don't know if that's going to work. Katana, I mean, they need to move, but they're super slow. So it's going to take a while. Battering ram is already on site. I might actually have him relocate out here. This way. And just double check he's armed up, right? Because I remember at one point I disarmed. Okay, great. Oh my god. Here we go. Come on, guys. Take a look at the Raider. So our Raider's trying to move. And the enemy's in pursuit. Shields are down to half. Shields are down to a third. God, that is significant firepower for fighter lasers to drain our shields that quickly. Okay, so where have we moved to? I'm guessing he's on abandoned vessel. I don't really care right now. What kind of abandoned vessels? Oh, that's right. We got a Y-Wing. Let's go and get the Y-Wing out of here. We're going to have them relocate and position at the Imperial dock. And I know we tried to also capture, I believe it was a TIE fighter as well, right? So if we look, we've got the one. I don't think we've got the other one yet. Are we at least making some cookie dough fighting these fights?
Found something out here.
Found another Y-Wing. I mean, that is great, but what else is abandoned out here? My goodness. Oh, there's a B-Wing as well? Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll toss out a boarding pod and see what sticks. So, yeah, claim that B-Wing. And we'll collapse this. Oh my god, there's so many. I'm just trying to find the abandoned. Oh, here's a TIE bomber, but we already have someone heading on out to that. Okay, so I don't think the Y-Wing survived whatever it was. They saw B-Wing. Okay, fair enough. And here we go. Unpause. Yeah, we're gonna lose that Raider, I imagine. He can't get out. Overswarm. So Raider 3 is down. I almost feel like the best we can do, if we were to do this again, knowing that they've got a hero, is strike at the hero. What happened to the hero, actually? Legit, what happened to the hero? So here's our accuser. Where's their hero? Did we down their hero? Legit. Actually, bunnies, does anyone see the enemy hero? Did we break it? Did he? I don't think he bailed. I think he's dead. Because otherwise we'd see the wreckage, right? There's hero accuser right here. I don't see any other enemy hero. I almost feel like it was low. Yeah, I almost feel like we get in, we bomb the heck out of him, and we get out, right? Maybe that's a possibility. And we need to stay back with these guys. we need to let them hit him and then stay behind it. Because right now we're getting eaten. We'll let this go. God, the sheer density is... This is just the right side of the engagement. What a furball. This is our poor Corvette
Defender
here.
Corvette.
Yeah, look at all those missiles, flares, countermeasures. Doesn't matter. It's down. The BSS Jedi is cleared.
Taking serious damage.
And now they're collapsing on the rest of us. Just profit. Yeah, I'm thinking... So what I plan on doing... They're hitting the hero accuser. I mean, that one's pretty much done. What I'm thinking of doing is following in behind and then sending the scimitars from afar. We were able to get a B-wing. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and reload. I believe we were at Berenguer here before we approached. So I think the plan is we do have access to point defense and we can control where everybody goes. So we can actually take the arrestor. I don't think the arrestor's tractor beams are doing us any favors in this specific bout unless we start to get hit with the small vessels, right? So I feel like what we need to do is go into point defense. We'll go ahead and move all of our forces behind the incoming Imperials. The scimitars, we can pull off point defense at the right time and have them do a bombing run and try to dish out some hurt and essentially drop their hero Orthovan. And then at that point, we just need to stay behind the screen of Imperials that are progressing. I don't know if we triggered the progress or something else, yeah? HB got addicted to searching for abandoned ships. I did. It's true. There's nothing I enjoy more than free. I do love free. Actually, the vast majority of our vessels in this fleet are free. So that's take that as you will. I'm willing to lose some things, but I am not willing to lose our entire fleet because I don't have the infrastructure to replace it. So what I'm thinking is the scimitars I can replace. That's fine. The small corvettes, expensive, kind of sucks to lose them because they've got sentimental value, but I can afford to lose those. I think the things I don't want to lose are the dreadnoughts. I don't want to lose the arrestor, and ideally I wouldn't lose the Aquitaine as well, although that one's a little bit easier to get. Oh, and then also the XL resupply vessel. I feel like the resupply vessel should stay on the other side of the gate, which just seems to make sense to me. Which makes me think, I don't even know if I want to send the corvettes through at all. I almost feel like it should just be like a dreadnought and fighter game. You know what I mean? Let's try that. Let's try a dreadnought and fighter assault. And we'll have the corvettes on defense on the other side of the gate for when they pour through. Maybe we'll try that because everybody else doesn't have the durability to survive this engagement. They just have way too much. Now, if we were sitting on the other side fully defensive, we might be able to, dish into them before they can strike us, right? So what do we have here? We are on the opposite side. We're in Berenguer. This is where the engagement is. This is where the hero is. So let's go ahead and get our arrestor. We're going to move into point defense or position defense right here. Imagine if there's a Battletech RPG or SRPG where apart from fighting a mission, you could occasionally discover mech caches. Oh my god, that'd be cool. So Delta Group is going to be our Mon Calamari vessel right here. So you're going to hang tight and do not reinforce other positions. Then we've got Ada Group. Those are our TIE Advanced. We'll just have them out the front. The Alpha are all of our larger vessels. We'll assign them like so. And then Gamma Group is going to hang tight with Delta Group right here. And then I will go ahead and grab Kappa Group. And we're going to move them, resume duties, and have them on the side right here. Just fly and wait like that. Okay, let's go ahead and separate. Need to build up the fleet and economy to get the player HQ. Yeah. Go for it, go for it. Oh, look at that. They've got the NRL Mineral Miner. I wonder how he ended up not hostile to us. That seems weird.
Go!
All right, attack him. Attack him.
Be prepared for combat.
Bombers, go for the run. Going on the run. I want to see this. So the scimitars are getting prepped.
Striking.
Here's that miner, the GR500. And we're just going to pop this guy. I'm not going to try to board it. Hang on to the Marines. Just get to work.
Sit rep.
I do want to see the scimitars, though, because I haven't really seen the brand new bombers.
I have a team working on bypassing the
Oh, I'm guessing they just launched. So how are the shields right now? They're down a quarter.
Sit rep.
God, they've got like green beams everywhere. The Raider's right up on him. Yeah, this guy is falling rapidly. Shields are now cleared.
Sit rep.
Open fire.
Half hull. And enemy down. There it is. All right, so that's the clear on the miner. Let's go in and let everybody reform in their groups. I'd imagine we're going to have someone slip through. Earlier we saw a TIE fighter of some kind, right? Just double check we didn't lose anybody. We didn't lose anybody.
Update. We're pushing through. Lots of resistance.
Okay, so he detonated. Let's go in and do a quick save here. And I'm going to push Alpha group through, followed by Eta group, and then the scimitars. I wish the scimitars were on a group as well. Actually have them on a group. I could put them on bombardment. They just wouldn't have anywhere to land. But that's kind of okay. This is sort of like a one-way trip. You know what I mean? It's a bit of a one-way trip. I'll have them on Kappa, but I'll have them assigned to our arrestor so they can join the position defense. So we'll actually say, I want you to bombard for the commander under Kappa, like that. There it is. So now they're in their own group, and then we shall say, please join the position defense. And now we get a circle to move all of them. That's really, really helpful. And all we have to do is say, I want you to remove all your orders. All right, you're good. The one thing I do want to make sure that we accomplish is just remove any reinforcements to other positions. I need them to go exactly where I want them to go and nowhere else. I do not want them to cross-pollinate in any way, shape, or form. So hang tight right there. Everyone is going exactly where we want them to. Yeah, the ship you down looks somewhat like Eve's Armageddon. Oh, what is that? And it looks like there's the Imperial fleet. So let's form up.
Sit rep.
Scimitars are grouping.
Open fire. We're taking heavy losses.
Cross-pollination sounds hot. Well, there you go. There you go. All right, there it is. I admit, I don't know what to say about that, but yeah, it's a battleship of Amar Empire there. Oh, it looks like we've got two in Kappa group that aren't a part of the group, yeah. It'll show number of personnel, won't tell you what, but it's a way to get a good idea. Well, usually when I go out into the main screen, I'll see red.
I don't think we can make it.
There we go. Assigned to the group. They're assigned to Kappa. Fantastic. Excellent. No, it's fine. It's fine, Riddick. I'm just joshing with you. All right, so looks like... Oh, did someone slip through? Another miner, huh? All right, another miner. Well, fair enough. Let's go ahead and get... Well, it seems like Kappa's on the rise. They're just swarming the heck out of this guy. Automatically. Wow, those are medium proton torpedoes. Devastation to the hull without even shredding all of the shields. That's very impressive. My God, that was quite a bombing run. If we doubled up on our scimitars, we would have dropped that guy in one pass. That would have been amazing. Wow. This is very impressive. All right, that is a clear on that miner. Wow, that is... Okay, we need more scimitars, like ASAP. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. So our poor TIE bomber is going back in for repairs. That's great. I'm glad that they can repair. There we go. So the Imperial fleet is about to push through. I don't know if we're going to be able to go in for the strike, but here we go. Scimitars are grouping up. Scimitars are grouping up. Quick save. Okay, so we're going to push through ahead because they're going to take a while to mobilize. Yeah, more scimitars approved. Yeah, we're probably going to lose a lot of them, but it's all right. It's all right. God, that's terrifying. So previously we've only been shooting light proton torpedoes. Now we're shooting medium proton torpedoes, and 3 of them at a time per. So that's 30 proton torpedoes of the medium variety, all hitting through the shields, which is very impressive. Okay, so let's go ahead and zip on back. We're going to hold right now. I'm going to take Alpha Group. And drag that over, and they're going to pop through to create a beachhead here, and we're going to kind of vector to the left side. We're going to go ahead and get Eta Group, and they're going to run with Alpha Group and sit on the right. Let me go ahead and get a little more. Let's zoom out there. There we go. And they're going to be a little bit to the right to meet the incoming swarm. And then we're going to get Kappa Group. Those are the scimitars, and they're going to break hard to the side and then come all the way down the left side and hit. And in the meantime, let's see, we got a resupply vessel. I'm going to go ahead and get Delta, bring them on over to the left side here. Gamma is going to move to defend. Those are our 2 corvettes. And I think that's that. Okay. Cross your fingers. Here we go. All right, they're moving. Scimitars are crossing through.
Scimitar.
Oh, I see. I can only do live stream view because I'm not actually... Oh my god. Okay, so they're already immersed. They're immersed and they're right there. I do not see the heroes out here. We need to divert. So Alpha Group is going to choke up hard. Yeah, we get through there, we're going to get hit hard. There's no one to strike. So right now we were too late. We were too late. We need to follow the rest of the battering rams through. We cannot spearhead this one. Otherwise, we'll just get eaten alive. So what I'm going to do is pull back. It's a good thing the scimitars went through first, and we still have a moment to get Alpha Group to post up because they're going to flood through and we're going to meet them, right? So this is the bulwark upon which they break. We're going to go ahead and get Alpha Group. They're going to post up right next to the servitor. Scimitars need to withdraw immediately because we're going to need their firepower for sure. And Kappa Group is going to fall back. Eta Group are all the fighters. I need them with Alpha Group. And Delta Group, honestly, just hang tight with Gamma. And pray. Pray. Okay, we're moving. They're going to try to withdraw. I don't know if they're going to make it. We might have lost a lot of bombers in the process, but come on, prioritize, prioritize, get out.
Something out here.
I realized that. Okay, so we lost a scimitar. We lost 2 scimitar, so we have 8 remaining. Okay, so we still have 8 scimitar. We still have 8 scimitar. We lost 2 of the tier 2 bombers in that scouting run. I should have moved with the TIE Advanced. Lesson learned, right? And they're coming through very soon. I guess maybe not, right? Because it looks like the servitor just went through, so he's going to get eaten alive. Yeah, there's the servitor. And the only way we have any sort of sight on this is because we've got spacesuits out here. We do have a Victory 2 out here. We do have Acclimator 2s. Those are heavy assault vessels. I mean, we might as well push. I guess we're moving in as well. Okay, so Alpha, go ahead and continue your advance. You are now clear to proceed. I'm going to go ahead and scroll out to speed that up. There we go. So just get on the other side. We're going to go ahead and grab Eta. You're going to move through on the swarm, and we're going to hold on Kappa. Hold on Kappa. Do not proceed. Just to breach. Choke up with Alpha. Have Eta run screen. All right, let's see what we got. All right, TIE Advanced. There we go. So we've got a Katana Dreadnought in here. I'm going to hop into the other sector just so that we can get better views. So I'm kind of in sector, which is maybe not a good idea, but...
Enemy spotted. You won't get parachuting like that.
Okay, hold. So right now... So... The scimitars in Kappa Group are not assigned to go through, but they are currently engaging. Okay, fair enough. Do I currently have them reinforcing other positions? Is that the problem? They are reinforcing other positions. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that was an issue. I guess we need to push them now. So let's go ahead and have them push them through, and we're going to eat from top to bottom, top to bottom. So let's go ahead and hit the Hammerhead Corvette if they're still able to maneuver. I mean, we're going through critical mass, right? Yeah, look at that hit back there. We need to stay right on the gate, right on the gate. There's too much down to the south.
Requesting immediate backup.
There's the Hero Accuser. We're not going to be able to save him. I mean, he's alone right now. It's a Star Wars campaign sim. Yeah, it's an overhaul mod with Star Wars for X4 Foundation. That's right, Pahato. All right. So let's see. When are they going to join? They're going to join the fight, but...
We found something out here.
Okay, let's go ahead and hold for a second, because we might have an opportunity to claim some things, right? We definitely need to take it because we are taking losses. We might as well try to get some things out of it, right? So we've got our Katana Dreadnought. We've got 2 Marines on board. So let's make sure that we can grab... Try to get the Y-Wing. So that's a claim there. We'll try to get the TIE Bomber, claim there. The moment they come online, we need to mobilize them because they're just going to get shot out of the sky immediately, right? Absolutely instantly, right? So here we go. On the move. Cut this short.
Sir?
All right, looks like 1 Corellian Hammerhead Corvette's down. 2 Hammerhead Corvettes are down. And currently the one at the north is getting hit by other Imperial starfighters. It looks like they're not going to hold this for very long, so they're about to breach through. So we need to start falling back. We need to get really aggressive on this Dreadnought and clear their shots here, yeah? Let's get the bombers. Scimitars, we need your help immediately. Go ahead and clear all orders. Remove all orders here. And we need you to hit the closest one right here. Go in and attack. Focus on your target. All right, they're starting their move.
Scimitar.
Come on, hit that Dreadnought. Hit that Dreadnought. Torpedoes away. Okay, yeah, I can't watch that on this. Torpedoes away. Come on, guys. Come on. And we need a slightly wider view. Okay, so they're currently about to mesh with our fight, I think. In 3D, they're a little bit up. We need to use this Hammerhead as the barrier or threshold. Thank you, Pato. Come on, keep hitting him. Keep hitting him. He's down to about 1/4 shields, but I need to keep an eye on the top here. A-Wing Interceptor just shot right through. TIE fighters are moving to intercept. That's great. Come on, keep the push. Keep the push. He's down to about a 1/3 hull. A little difficult to see, such small icons, but we need to keep an eye up here. Absolutely critical. Come on, just keep stuffing yourself into that engagement. Buy us more time. We've got the boarding pods heading out to abandoned vessels. Okay, so new target, new target. So we hit 1 Dreadnought, remaining Scimitars. We're going to go in and clear your orders. Remove all orders. Refocus. Attack the next Dreadnought. That's the last bit of resistance here before this is going to cross the threshold as a point of no return. And we've got to get the heck out of Dodge, right? So let's go ahead and just double check right now. We haven't acquired any of the new vessels. So we are still in the fight. Let's go. Let's hang tight. I do want to take a look at this guy right here. This is the NRL escort that we are focused on, and this is the one that we hope to drop out. The moment we drop that guy out, we need to start fighting our way out. So this is the guy that we have to down. Come on, guys. Focus, focus. If we don't clear this guy... Oh, yeah, they got an MC-80 here. Wait, is he drawing us in? Is he at mid? What is his position in 3D? So he's here. He's climbing and he's drawing us towards the MC-80s. And they've got another Hammerhead Corvette on top. And then on the side, we're about to get outflanked by 2 MC-40s. So the Raider 3 is outclassed right now. We're going to go ahead and override his orders. He cannot fight any longer. I don't know if he's going to make it out. We're going to go ahead and delete all orders. We're going to pull him from assignment, remove all orders and assignments, and we're going to have the Raider 3 prioritize vacating the premises. So he's got to pull out, or actually, you know what? Just pull to the back of the engagement if it's possible. I don't know if he can do it fast enough, right? Just get the heck out of Dodge. He might still be dead.
We were hit.
F, escape, escape. Escape. There it is. Get out of there. Come on. He might not make it. Okay, reorient. This guy's still within our grasp, but that Hammerhead Corvette has me worried. I think this victory's running screen, or the Acclimator 2. And then we've got MC-40s coming in on the left side, and they're getting tangled up in the TIE fighters, but I don't think it's going to stop them or distract them for too long. Yeah, this Raider 3 is going down. Let's hang tight. Let's stop him from fleeing. Get your head back in the game. Reorient yourself and book it out, right? I don't know if it's going to happen, but... Hey, Dunn, good to see ya. Yeah, a lot of stuff going boom right now.
Requesting immediate
All right, there it is, there it is, there it is. Come on, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Hit that. Come on, pop it. NRL Escort Dreadnought. Come on, guys. One more Scimitar's doing his run. All right, that is a splash. Okay, so that was the last cap ship that we can have right now. It looks like this is where they're starting to get overwhelmed, and this is our last point of no return. I don't know if we're going to be able to get out, but we need to try. So everyone needs to vacate the premises immediately. No one is in a collapsed state, so let's go ahead and grab all of this. Remove all orders. Actually, let's... Where is it at? Not arrestor. I want to get you out of position defense. We're going to override everything. So let's go ahead and clear. We are going to remove all orders. Everyone will withdraw to a single point. Move this above everything. Move there. That's all. Double check. We've got a Raider off, set, go and move. We've got the Y-Wing. Y-Wing has been momentarily acquired. Don't know if he's going to make it out, but you've got to move. And then currently we've got one boarding pod that is approaching a TIE bomber. He's almost there, but yeah, good luck with that one. Okay, let's see if we can make it out of this alive. Here we go. Raiders in the thick of it. I don't think he's going to make it. He's trying to turn. He's down to 10%, 9%, 8%. He's pretty much done. He spun around 2%. His shields are fighting, and he is awash. We lost the Raider 3. The Raider 3 is down. Hold. TIE bomber has been acquired, and we're going to go ahead and pull him out. So just get anywhere in the next sector. It doesn't matter where. You just got to get out of here. Okay, move. Yeah, we needed to recover the Raider 3 faster, but that did not happen.
Requesting immediate backup.
Okay, guys. I think everyone else was able to book it out. Was that worth it? I don't know. I don't know. It looks like
Awaiting orders.
they've got other targets right now. I mean, look at that. They're collapsing on the Hero Accuser. Aquatens is trying to get out. The Katana's getting out. I think. Can you get out of there? We're in the Katana right now, right? Yeah, we are.
Completed. Bill Rangy.
We lost the Raider 3. We lost another Scimitar. Okay, so the Katana got out. What about the Aquaten? Aquaten got out? Okay, I think for the most part, everyone that made it is here. Okay, so let's go ahead and just take roll call. So how much did we lose in that little dip there? So we've got our Arrestor still. We've got the Aquatens, the Dreadnought, the Katana, the Defender, the Mon Calamari fleet support. The only capital ship we lost, the Raider 3. That was the super fast one with 55 slots there. We currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We lost 0 TIE Advanced. Every TIE Advanced made it out. That is incredible. Oh, wait. Is that because... Did they just land? Oh, no, they're still there. They're still there. And then we lost half of our Scimitars, and we lost 2 TIE Bomber, but we kind of acquired another TIE Bomber and potentially a Y-Wing. We got a Y-Wing as well. Okay, interesting. I don't think that was a good exchange, but it was definitely a learning experience. Let's go ahead and send them out to where they can get a repair. Oh, actually, you know what? We have a repair because we've got the Mon Calamari fleet support. So let's go ahead and just get everybody, and we're going to withdraw to Doran. What did we gain? 2 fighters. And a little bit of experience. How about that? TIE Fighter, Y-Wing, come on up. Just like that. There it is. So everyone vacate. Hop into an L ship and try to tractor in all the loot. I mean, we're already out of there. I mean, what's going to be interesting is when they pour through to see what happens. They're going to take build bringing again, and we're going to have an opportunity to hit them when they pour through. Level up. I don't know about level up, but it was entertaining, was it not? So we didn't necessarily get much out of it, but we got to see kind of how that all worked. The scimitars are amazing. I would like to have like 20 of them, because 10 on a single strike were able to almost drop out a large miner, which was very impressive to me. Man, look at these guys. I mean, they're booking it out too, yeah? I can imagine the letter you write to their family based on that feedback. Yeah. Scimitars are great. Could use more. That's all we have to say about that, right? Okay, I guess we're stopping by here. I'm guessing that's like a failed mission or something. Okay, so let's hold for a second. We'll take everybody. We're going to remove all orders. We're going to have the arrestor, and you're just going to post up right here in Doran. Y-Wings, TIE Bomber, we'll have you close by right here. And you can clear the first position like this. And now everyone's going to group up together. And then if we actually include them in Kappa group like this with the scimitars, they should naturally move to the fleet support in order to get repaired and everything like that, yeah? Your son died gloriously while HB gained half a level. I don't even think I gained half a level, but I suppose it makes sense to tell them that I did so that they don't feel like their son died for nothing, right? We are the Hutt Cartel after all. Ooh, see, now they're actually moving back into build bringing because they're trying to go to where our Mon Calamari fleet support is, and he's in build bringing, so that's not a good thing. Are these guys moving anytime soon? Okay, I guess I do still have to override their programming here. So, come on, guys. Let's vacate. Hard move. We got a lot of guys going back. Yeah, I keep forgetting. This is why I wanted to hold on to the XL on this side, because it is super slow. I mean, at least it was on this side and we didn't try to move it through the portal, the jump gate, and then end up trying to vacate from there. That would have been a catastrophe for sure. And I suppose everyone's going to dock. Maybe, maybe not, right? We'll have the TIE Advance. They'll move dock and wait. We'll get these guys. They're going to dock and wait right here, all on the arrestor. And that's at least going to let us mobilize again, right? I don't know, bunnies. What do you think? Was that worth it? Did you enjoy that? If I were to do this differently, I suppose I would probably take our force. I would not go into Vakar. I would hold the line maybe in Bilbringi, or I would go somewhere else entirely. Because we didn't have the raid. See, if we had the mission, the raid, and we were able to get in there a little sooner, I suppose, because there was a timer on it, that might have been worth it, right? Because we would have gone and paid for kills and stuff like that. And we did kill at least a chunk of them, so there is that. We would have gotten money for that, but we didn't. So, I don't know. I feel like maybe that wasn't worth it, but it was fun. The Raider 3 costs about 10 mil, though, and we are trying to move up to the Victory 2, which is 36 million. And we are also, I will settle for an Acclimator 2 Heavy Assault, which is 30 million, about. We're currently about halfway there to the 30 million. Are these guys still moving? Arrestor is...
Jump completed, Lauren.
All right, he's moving. They're attacking. Oh my god, what is that? Hero Tantive 4. What is that? Rebel Heroic. We've got a Heroic Rebel in here. What is that? It is... the Tantive 4. It just shot right by. What is this thing? Can I see the outside? Unfortunately, a live stream view is a little different. Oh! Oh my god, what is that? Like a frigate or something? It's a CR-90 Corvette. Okay, so it's a large guy. Fair enough. I mean, God, that guy is fast. He shot right by us. I mean, he's about to run right into these guys. This is going to be interesting. I'm assuming he's heading... Yep, there he is. Oh, he shot right... Oh my God, he's fast. Holy crap. Look at that guy. He knows what he's doing. He didn't stop to go through the gate or anything. He just kept the foot on the pedal. Talk about blockade runner. Holy moly. That's impressive. All right, fair enough. That's crazy. Princess Leia's Corvette is... Oh, there you go. Well, apparently they're out to find Obi-Wan Kenobi or something, right? That's crazy. Okay, so where are the other guys? Doran, we made it through there. Dreadnought is still back here. Come on, guy. You can make it. I'm gonna give him an order to go directly so that he flies independently of the arrestor here. We just need to make it into Doran because we're not safe down here. It really takes a while for the Dreadnought to pick up. Come on, guy. Come on. I need you out of there before I can feel like we can regroup. Because otherwise anything that I do may distract you from the task at hand. All right, so you're crossing through Bilbringi. Looks like you're in travel drive, which is great. And as soon as you jump into Doran, he's still in Bilbringi. And come on, come on. Get through, get through. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop, my guy. I need you on the other side. Okay, perfect. Finally. All right, great. So we're going to go ahead and have everyone remove all orders. And that's going to allow people to form up on the arrestor. And more importantly, resupply, right? So I would like to get some repairs here. Oh, we can't repair the arrestor? Is that right? How's the Mon Calamari fleet support work then? Are they naturally going to do it? Aquitens, he's at 100. This Dreadnought's at 99%, so that's good enough. That's 100. Defender Light Corvette's at 93%. Can he actually repair there? Resupply, repair. Okay, so he can. That's excellent. Just costs us a little bit of cash. That's not a problem. But a large vessel, maybe not, right? Resupply, repair. It doesn't seem like we can repair a large vessel. Okay, so I was wrong. I thought that we could, but apparently we cannot. I thought maybe we'd be able to dock, kind of like the Earl King can with, like, the Orca in X4 Foundations, but it seems like we've got a size limitation, so we got to get the arrestor. Oh, actually, the arrestor's fine. That's why it can't repair. Okay. What about the Dreadnought? That's going to answer the question, right? Can the Dreadnought make it? Resupply, repair. It can. Okay, it can for 66 credits. So it totally can. Okay, so it just didn't need to be repaired. That was the problem. Fantastic. Well, let's go in and have the Scimitar repair on the arrestor because it's already there. So add a shopping list. That's great. And I think everyone else is repaired for the most part. So as soon as they're done, we can actually move. So the Dreadnought is getting repaired. The Scimitar is fully repaired. Everyone is still functional. The main thing is we lost our Raider 3. Whole bunch of abandoned pilots out there. But it is what it is. We've got our Y-Wing. We've got a brand new TIE Bomber. So let's head on out. And we need to replenish the stocks, right? Although I suppose if we're out here trying to build up the fleet, one of the best ways we can do it is head out over to, like, Ethor or something like that. Oh my god, what is this? The heroic Sun Eater from the Mandalorian Death... What? It's called the Sun Eater? Okay, I was gonna say let's go over to the Mandalorians and we'll pick a fight, but I don't want to anymore. Apparently, that is a heroic something, whatever that is. It's rippling out there in the asteroids. That's terrifying. Okay, well, let's find a different target. Let's not go there. I thought maybe that would be a good idea. I'm glad that we have sector satellites so that we can see what is coming our way. All right. So, equipment dock, huh? Are they gonna try to strike at the equipment dock? Oh no, are we gonna get cut off? Okay, we should probably move. Let's go up to Yaga Minor immediately. Fly and wait as soon as possible. We want to get there first, right? Before that thing crashes into us. So off we go. Oh my gosh. Man, it just doesn't stop now, does it?
Arister cruise.
Alright. We're currently on the Dreadnought. Man, I wish I could cry wolf and tell all of these Imperial Star Destroyers, you gotta go back now. Like right now. Like right now. You don't have time. You're too big and too slow. You're not gonna make it otherwise, buddy. I'm actually gonna take the con on this one because this is a little important. We'll deal with that mission later. We're going out to the Imperial Dreadnought shipyard. So everybody follow me. Follow me. We gotta get out there. We gotta vamoose immediately. If we stop out by the wharf, we can actually get refit and get more torpedoes, things like that. Because apparently the Mandalorians are coming with some giant Sun Eater and a whole fleet of Terraks or whatever they are. So I don't know if that means they're just going to stop and defend, but this is what's coming our way. The battleship Keldabe. And look at all these fighters on this Sun Eater. Oh my god, all Dune Lizards, Y-Wings, Kimolia, etc. Fangs. Golly. Alright, we're traveling at 13.2 kilometers per second. And we're going through Vortex. And then we just got to make a quick left at the equipment dock. And then I suppose I'd rather stop at the Imperial Wharf, because that's where we're going to get most of our missiles and things like that. If we've got our Mon Calamari Fleet Sport, we've got a lot of missile components we can donate in case they're out of components to retool our scimitars. I'd like to get more scimitars, but then that goes against the grain as far as trying to save up in order to get the big ships.
Jump completed. Yaga Minor.
I don't know if the hero ship mod changes this. There's a derelict XL in a specific spot you can claim, but you have to fight to claim it. Oh, really? A derelict XL? That I have no idea if that's the case in Heroes of Star Wars Interworlds. Is this thing still holding tight? Wait for a signal. Wait, why wait for a signal? There's
Jump completed. Balanced.
I don't know what kind of signal I'm going to give you. Oh, they're still trying to dock and repair. That's why. Gosh darn it. All right, guys, we're split again. I have to say, moving a fleet around is sometimes kind of challenging. I don't know if they're just hanging there. Maybe they're just defending this area so that we don't pick on them. If that's the case, maybe I'm worrying about nothing. While in Imperial space, remember to give the carrier and auxiliaries to get supplies. I tried that. They seem like they didn't do anything. But right now, I just want to get away from the Doran Gate because we're basically sitting on top of Bilbringi, and that's where the NRL is coming through. And I just want them to move into safer territory so we can regroup and heal.
Disengaged.
Right now, he's waiting for a signal. I'm assuming it's because of this docked vessel. The Dreadnought is now completely repaired, so he's good. He's still in the process of undocking, so hopefully that's going to clear us for movement, right? As soon as this order finishes. Because I really need them to move.
Permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
So he's clear, in theory. Come on, my guy. Come on, turn that around. Turn that around. Come on. Turn around, buddy. Golly, you've really got to get a lot of clearance, don't you? I can't remove this until... There we go. He just cleared it. And they're clear. They're clear. So are they going to relocate now? Yep, they've gotten new orders. They are now relocating. Oh my gosh. Wow, that took forever. That took forever. Where's the rest of us? Did we make it on up already? Oh, nice. So the arrestor that we're in made it. That makes sense. Let's go in and start to get these scimitars retooled, upgrade, and repair. It costs a lot. So about 300,000 per. Initially, it was almost like $500,000 just to get the medium proton torpedoes on there. So this is definitely necessary. Otherwise, they can't really do what they need to do. Scimitars. Upgrade and repair. I think this is like the big learning right here, or how good the scimitars are, because they're phenomenal. Like really, really good stuff. And add a shopping list, and then we got one more, and it's this one right here. Upgrade, repair, and go. Perfect. Okay, so those are all the medium proton torpedoes. We also have the new TIE bomber, I suppose. I don't know how effective this guy is, but I mean, I suppose he's free. Well, we could always sell him as well. I might just sell him. So let's go ahead and sell the TIE bomber. That's 393,000. That pays for like one rearm. We've got a Y-wing. We don't have one of those, so that's kind of awesome. They already got Mark 3s. We've got good software already. Medium proton torpedoes. Nice. I didn't realize they had that. That's excellent. Add a shopping list, 195,000. Well, that's very useful. They actually have the decent proton torpedoes. That's kind of nice. And then as soon as he's done, I'll actually assign him out to the double agent patrol up here. Yeah. Oh boy. All right. So where is the Mon Calamari fleet support? All right. So they're finally in Vortex. They got to make a left here. Is the Sun Eater still in place? The Sun Eater is still there. So I don't think they're advancing. I think they're holding position and protecting their territory. Okay, fair enough. Interestingly enough, the Mandalorians are in the middle of CSA territory. So I wonder if they're working together. That's a little bit scary. We currently have 15 million to our name. And I know I tried to board a vessel. One thing we could do is go after for construction vessels. We get construction vessels. That's going to give us a cool 10 mil. That's going to push us up to 25 million. Which might be enough considering the time that we spend like actually acquiring funds in the background. I'm ideally going to take a non-Imperial neutron builder. So what I'm going to do is turn off the mining filter. We're going to say neutron right here. And I'm going to zoom on out. So this is Imperial. Double check like this. Okay, so we have BNC cargo ship, neutron star freighter, BNC construction vessel. So where is this guy? He's out in Dantooine. Okay, we've got a new target, bunnies. We've got a new target. We need the cash. So we're going to go in and clear the neutron filter. And we're going to grab the arrestor. And we're coming on out this way. So off we go. So we're relocating to Dantooine momentarily.
Autopilot engaged.
Hopefully they'll come with. Actually, I'll just make him the target. That's the guy we're getting. We currently have... We're a little short on Marines because our Raider had 40 of them. But I think with the group that we've got, if we pull together, we'll have enough. Because the Neutron Builder, I believe, has 101 slots on it for crew. So in theory, we can dump 100 in there and it should be okay. So we're spooling on up. We need to cross over to the right side and then we go up one sector and we're already in business, yeah? We'll just toss those out and then we'll vacate the premises. I'll just sort of like, I guess I should probably pack in the scimitars and stuff like that, but we'll do it when we get there.
Jump beacon.
If we can pull this off, then that means a little later in the stream, we're going to be in a good spot where we've got another 10 mil on top of whatever it is that we earn. We're going to be sitting at maybe like 28 million by that time, and 30 million will get us an acclimator too. So if I hold off on getting more scimitars as much as I want them, maybe that's something I'll have to do on my own time, right? And then we'll come back. But now we see how powerful it is to have like 20 scimitar.
Jump
That's nuts.
completed. Board Trezzy.
Dantooine. So we're going north, and we're going to go ahead and nab this builder. Fortunately, it doesn't seem like... I don't think the Imperials are going to have too much of an issue with this. So I think we're going to be all right. I don't think they'll get pissed at what we're doing.
Jump completed. Dantooine.
Scimitars are landed and docked. That's great. This Y-Wing has completed the task. So I'm going to go ahead and reassign them to Alpha Group up here. And they're going to move to our Rhydonium core factory. So they're no longer part of Kappa Group. And we have our 10 TIE Advanced all docked up and ready to go. That's great. Okay, so we are now on site. Let's go ahead and give up the con.
Disengage.
And double check. No orders here. Aquatens is carrying 40 Marines. Dreadnought is carrying 40, but he's way back at Yaga Minor. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess we should probably scan the guy, right? So let's go ahead and take the con once again. Sorry, lady. And we can scan and see what we're up against here. You can have at most 101 on board, right? He's at 20 kilometers. The moment we boost, we're going to go really, really quickly. So it's just boost and cut. Cut. Scan him. Excellent.
Hey, stop scan.
And he has 80. He's got 80. Fair enough. Okay, let's go in and give up the con. And we'll just put him into a holding pattern. So we're just going to go in and follow that guy around. Like so. There we go. So follow. And if we take a look at how many we have on board, we've got 27. That was, yeah, it worked out pretty nicely, I have to admit. So Aquatens is almost here. That's great. So that's another 40. That guy's got 80. Just double check. He currently has 17 recruits and 1 veteran. That's it. So we can do this. We can do this. Our Dreadnought is on the way. He's like 2 sector away. Definitely getting skilled with the jump. Well, it was... I would like to say yes. I will take the compliment. Thank you very much. Mon Calamari fleet has a ton of Marines. God, if we got this thing in there, but man, that's going to take forever. So how many do we have? We've got 27, another 40, make that 67. If the Dreadnought is involved, we have enough. We just need the Dreadnought there first. So let's follow this Dreadnought. When it arrives, we can actually push. But in the meantime, we're just going to let this one roll. I guess what I can do in advance is disarm all of our turrets. So we're going to disarm all the turrets just so that we're not accidentally destroying this thing. The Dreadnought disarm the turrets. The Katana disarm the turrets. We have way too much of a presence here, right? Defender Light Corvette, Mon Calamari fleet support, disarm the turrets. I know that we've got all the TIE advance. I just want to make sure that they're docked right. They're not actually going to engage. Dock and wait, just hold. I might actually pull them out. Remove all assignments, just stay docked. Have no response. Remove all assignments for all fighters. And now they're just docked. They're purely docked right there, right? So no orders whatsoever. Do not respond. We're just going to go and collapse that one. And that just worries about the flagships. Dreadnought is now 1 jump out. We already have the Arrestor, the Aquatens is in tow. I'm actually going to have them, instead of follow us, we're going to have them directly follow the target so they're a little bit closer. And then same for the Dreadnought. We'll have them directly follow the target so that they get as close as they can. And hopefully we'll nab this guy. The last one that we took on was with 80 on board. This one only has 1 veteran, so that's going to be a plus if we can really get on there. There we go. Aquatens jumped on in. He's much closer now. That's fantastic. We're just waiting for the Dreadnought. And once he gets through the jump gate, he's going to be in sector, and then he's just got to close that gap. Right now, we're sitting at 18 million. So add 10 to that, we're at 28 million already. So by the time we actually capture this thing, we will be at 30 million, and we can afford an Acclimator too. Ideally, we'd wait a little longer or sell something off and get the Victory 2, but Acclimator 2 would be a huge boon. It has the 7,000 plus average turret DPS output, right? That's the Katana Dreadnought. We need the Dreadnought because that actually has the Marines on it. So it's spooling up, is my guess. And then, come on engines, kick in, and then it should be here in no time. I do really like that about Star Wars Interworlds, the fact that even though you don't have the superhighways, that means even the large vessels and stuff like that can move at very similar speeds, 13.2 kilometers per second as an example. That's really, really nice. So super great. Is he coming on in? I know it takes about 10 seconds to spool. Is he waiting for anybody? He's currently waiting for something. Follow ship? No, no. Oh, there we go. Just for some reason didn't start spooling for a while, yeah? Come on, guy.
Imperial light cruiser, Dreadnought class cruiser.
It takes you 10 seconds. You just started spooling now. Come on, my guy. You've got 40 of our Marines. See, this is where the Raider would have been better, right? He'd already be on the target. Get in there, buddy. Well, in that case, I might hop over to him. and then take control of him because he seems to be the slowest to respond. There we go, on target. And let's go in and push. So there's the target, 5.8 kilometer. And we're moving to close, 4.6. We're gonna fly right over. Boost in. God, this is hard to drive. It's like driving a truck, driving kind of blind. 2 kilometer, 1.6, 1.2. We're right on top of him. Hold. All right, so first things first, we got our dreadnought. That's what we're in. We want the Aquatens. We're gonna go ahead and remove all orders and assignments. You're gonna follow in on us, so follow us, please. In on Alpha, and then we've got our arrestor. We're gonna remove all orders and assignments, and you're gonna follow in on us on Alpha group. Granted, all of the subs underneath that are gonna fall under him, but I'd rather just control it this way. Okay, so how are we gonna do this? On 2 and go. Hang tight. Move to board, and let's stack on 100. Yeah, 100. Maintain distance. Very strong, and let's see what we can drop. Send it. There we go. So we are now deploying some of these pods, and we are boosting out. Travel drive boost. Wait till it picks up. Get some distance. It's gonna take 10 seconds, right? 10 seconds. Still boosting. We might be sufficiently far away, but I want to pick up on this. There we go. She's off. All right, where are we at now? Yeah, we've got enough distance. Some pods are dropped here. Aquatens, how are you doing? Did you deploy? They did not deploy yet. The Aquaten still has to deploy. The arrestor, did you deploy? Arrestor did not deploy. So both of them did not deploy yet. So we'll just kick that up. And let's cut. There it is, cut. Come on, there we go. So they're deploying boarding pods. Aquaten still needs to deploy boarding pods. Come on, buddy. Drop that, drop that. Get in there. Drop it. Drop that. Hey, guy, come on. So who else is deploying then? If he's not going to deploy, who else is deploying the Marines? Oh, this is weird. Please tell me it's not the Mon Calamari fleet support. Legit. Is it? What is going on, guy? Can you get in there? Do I need to hop on over to you? Okay, Aquaten. Okay, I'm gonna hop over to the Aquaten. I don't know if I can actually initialize. Oh, did I jump over to a boarding pod? If you get tired of filling the money bucket with the giant hole, you could always cheese the satellites with the carrier.
Pod launched. Moving to
Oh, there we go. There are the pods. There are the pods.
Stay sharp.
Okay, so when they land, they should have the sufficient amount. What do you mean with the giant hole done? All right, close. Get in there. I might just stick around and let this one roll. Because it seems like no one's attacking us, so that's a big plus. And we're just going to keep our distance, right? So if I actually go to our dreadnought and we take a look at it, boarding. There we go, stage completed. So apparently we only have 25 attacking Marines. Is that right? Out of the 100 that we sent? Okay, that's not great. So not a very good opportunity to hit here. We'd probably have to shoot out the turrets or something like that. That's unfortunate. Maybe they ended up shooting all of our guys. Huh. Ooh, that's a little rough. Yeah, see, now I really want the Raider back. That's rough. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We'll recover. It's just going to take a while. That's all. So we're at 18 mil. I wish I could get in on a jump already, but we're going to have to let that one kind of go through. BNC Mercenary Lancer. Surprised they didn't attack us as well when they see what's happening to this guy, right? Yeah, I don't think we're going to get this one. That's a kind of a long shot, right? Like if we take a look at it. 25 attacking Marines, 78 defending crew. Well, it's not like I can reinitialize the attack, right? Mon Calamari has 73, Defender Like Corvette has 4, Arrestor has 7, and we basically dumped off from 3 different vessels into that guy. And I guess maybe they got shot out. I'm curious if I see anything about it in the logs. Very interesting. Like reputation gain, no police interdiction. I mean, this all that. There's the loss of a raider, scimitars, TIE bombers. TIE bombers lost, more scimitars lost. Oh well. That's a little bit of a bummer. Okay, well. Well, I guess let's reform the fleet and we'll go from there. There's no point in hanging out here then, if that's the case. Yeah. If you check the boarding screen again, you can see total casualties on the left. Oh, does it say? That would be useful. If you restock a couple of ships that can hold like 20 satellites in a carrier that go to a wharf and sell the advanced or other satellites, sell them off and make some dough. I don't know how much though, right? Total casualties, 75 recruits. Wow, that was a lot. That was a lot. We lost 75 recruits. Yep, I guess we did lose 75. All right, fair enough. That's a bit of a bummer. Well, let's go ahead and remove orders from everybody, and then we'll reform the fleet, right? So, remove all orders and assignments. I want everyone bound to the arrestor, right? So we're going to go ahead and get the Dreadnought. You're going to join on Alpha, attack with Alpha. We're going to have the Katana. You're going to join Alpha right here. We're going to have the Aquatens, and you're going to be on Alpha. So we're going to have 3 in Alpha. They're all on attack. For the Mon Calamari fleet support, they're going to go ahead and supply on Delta right here. We're going to get the Defender Light Corvette, and you're the only one in Gamma right now. So intercept with Gamma. And then we've got all of our TIE Advance currently docked. We're going to move them on Ada, and they're going to intercept on Ada, but stay docked. So we'll go in and have them... Yep, they're already docked. That's great. And then we'll have all 5 of the Scimitar, and we're going to move them on Kappa, and they're going to bombard for the commander on Kappa, just like that. And now we are reformed, and the arrestor is in the lead. So there it is. Perfect. Yeah. 75 still better than the 90 from earlier. That's true. I used to board friendly or neutral ships by travel, driving and coasting right in front of them, but pushing to use the board menu. Yeah, so I can do that, and it does work. The thing is that I don't have all of the boarding pods on one vessel. So I've kind of got the boarding pods split out amongst very large, slow vessels, and that's not the best. I was using the Raider earlier. I used to do it with Cobras. So in X4 Foundations, I'd use 4 Cobras to make up 100. Ideally, they'd all be in one place, and then you can do the drive-by and drop them off, and that works out pretty well. Otherwise, you've got to like shoot out all of the turrets and stuff like that. I suppose that's something that we could do, and then deliver. That might be more potent. I don't know. Should we do that? Here, I'm going to go ahead and put up a poll, because right now we're at an hour and a half left, and I feel like we're kind of at a bit of a crossroads. We can either... We can load back and board again, but this time... Oh, actually, that's not an option. So we'll say... Options. We'll say load back and board again, except we shoot components. We can load back and not do the NRL fight. Like that. Or we can just vacate and build up some other way. So those are 3 options right there. So right now, vacate. So number 1, load back and board again. Essentially, we'd go in, we'd shoot out turrets, stuff like that, slow them down, and then launch, and then our recruits will land, and we're almost guaranteed to get this thing, right? There's load. Number 2 would be to load back and not get into that NRL fight where we lost the Raider 3, we lost Scimitars, etc., and basically push from there. We'll be set back, but we're not set back at the same time. And then number 3 would be to vacate and build up. It basically means let's just move on, leave this, and then find something else to build up with. And, you know, if they make some progress here, maybe we'll come back to it at another time, something like that. So that's 1, 2, or 3 in Twitch chat. YouTube chat, feel free to enter in something there as well, and I'll manually tally it up. Right now, we have lost the Raider 3, we lost 5 Scimitars and 2 TIE bombers. But that's it, which is not horrible. It's not horrible, but it is what it is. Hey, Sabax, high five, yeah? We're currently just keeping our distance here. The Mon Calamari fleet support, in theory, the Mon Calamari fleet support has enough capacity now that I think about it. We could do a drive-by with that. Yeah, take a look at this. It's very slow, obviously, but it can carry 104. And the fact that Neutron I guess, builder can carry 101 means that we can carry them all in one place, and that would already be a huge benefit. So I think that would be a good one, yeah. No worries, Tasku. Well, it seems like we've got a little bit of a weigh-in from YouTube chat. We've got a 1 and a 2. So if anyone wants to break that tie, we currently have 1 to load back and board again, and then we got another 1 to load back and then actually not get into the NRL fight and push from there. We've got another 1 in for load back and board again. Thank you so much for weighing in, bunnies. We'll go with that. So I'm actually gonna load back in just before that. I believe, did I save on that one? That's Bilbringi, the Bilbringi Ord Mantel. 527 is 11, 13, 13. Ord Trazi, is that the furthest one? I think it's this one right here, Ord Trazi, yeah? Change mine to a 1. Okay, fair enough. Excellent. So we're in Ord Trazi right now. We're pushing up to the north. And this time, what I might do is actually get every single one of the slots on our XL vessel. I keep wanting to call it an Orca. Our XL vessel, and turn them into Marines. So we're going to do that. I think that's going to be a really, really helpful one. And we can try that one first. We got a Y-Wing. That's right. We got our very first Y-Wing. That's pretty epic. So we're going to get our XL vessel. I'm going to save right before. And we're just going to try to do a drive-by with that. That might work out, and then we don't have to worry about shooting all the components. But since we'll have a save right before, if that doesn't work, then we'll go in and shoot the components out and do it the traditional way, right? Voted 1 because I just got home from medical visit. I'm so sorry. Well, I hope that they went smoothly, and hopefully things will get better for your dad, man. That's, yeah, that's pretty rough. Well, hopefully here we'll be able to take your mind off some things, yeah? So if you are just joining us and you missed the shenanigans earlier, we got into a huge fight with the NRL. We lost our Raider 3, we lost some scimitars, but we came out with a Y-Wing and a TIE bomber that got us a little bit of cash. And on top of that, we discovered how powerful the scimitars are. They've got massive volumes of medium proton torpedoes, and within a single salvo from 10 of them, they were able to almost take out an entire GR500 large miner from the NRL in one fell swoop. So imagine what we could do if we had double that, right? So overall, very, very impressive. Glad we got to test that out. It was very, very, very successful in that regard. So now we are close to, I don't know where we're loaded back. I think we might be at like 15 million. We are close to a point where if we can capture one more neutron builder and sell it off, I believe that's going to get us about 10 million or so. And then we should be sitting at about 30 million. If we can make it up to 36 million by the end of the stream, we're going to have a brand new Victory 2 Star Destroyer of the large class. If we can make it up to 30 million, which I'm pretty positive we can, we're going to have ourselves an Acclamator 2 Heavy Assault. Either way, they're both very powerful ships and probably the closest thing that we have to I guess a full-size cruiser up until this point. So I'm going to be very excited to have it, yeah? We got out of the massive battle. Don't forget to reset your graphics so you aren't flying in bricks. Oh, true enough, true enough. I totally forgot about it. Thank you for reminding me. We are flying in bricks. We did set every setting possible down to low. So I'm going to come in. Let's just set it to high. That's probably like a good compromise here instead of ultra, right? So that's going to have some reflections, things like that, and things are going to look mildly pretty again. I don't think we had... I guess we did prioritize on DLSS. We can put it back to auto. So instead of performance, we'll say auto right there. And then I think we're back in business. I didn't change too many things other than that. So let's just go in and take stock. We're going to see where we're at and go from there, right? Continue. So right now we've got 15 mil. We are on the way to Dantooine. So we're just outside on the jump. And that's not bad. I think what I will do is expand this menu a bit here. And we'll get the Mon Calamari fleet support. And they currently have all apprentice service crew. So it doesn't make sense for me to adjust things anymore. I'm just going to make every single person on here assigned as a Marine. And now they have the equivalent of 103 Marines on this single vessel. So what I'm going to do is going to go ahead and I'm going to break this out. So we're going to have this guy leave the fleet and we're going to take control. So he's on his own. We're going to hop on over. We should be close enough, I believe. If not, oh yeah, he's a little bit far out. He's like a couple of jumps over. That's fine. then we shall have him get in the system, follow until further notice. That is his only order right there. And I will get the arrestor, and we're gonna hang out in Ordrazi instead. So let's spin it around. So everyone's gonna wait out here. Or actually, you know what? Maybe not out there. We're just gonna wait back here so that we give a little bit of distance. How about that? So turn that around. And we're doing that and repositioning, all while our XL fleet support calamari cruiser is coming on in with all the Marines in one go. It ate all the Marines, and now it's going to spit them out right at that builder. Gonna go in and spool up. Wow, talk about turning forever. There it is. And the amount of time it takes to spool up to 13.2 kilometers per second is almost exactly what we need. Excellent.
Empty space.
180 kilometers. Let's just cut right here. That's sufficient. Go ahead and give up the con. Everyone's going to group on him. That's great. They're already all organized and everything like that. Just double check here. Did I already disarm? I didn't disarm any of the turrets yet. That's perfect. That's great. So Mauling Calamari fleet support is almost there. It's making its way. It just needs to jump on in a couple more sectors, right? Now one more sector and I'm going to be able to hop over and take over, right? So it takes about 10 seconds to spool up. We're just going to move this whale right on top and then dump everything into him. So let's go ahead and pre-disarm everything. Yeah, he's looking good. Man, he's so laden down with gear. He has so many materials. That's crazy. Are you spooling up now? He should be squared off. I want to see those engines start to light. There we go. Now he's moving. Now he's moving. I would imagine at his size, he'd be able to just run right through all the asteroids. Very similar to the Earl King or other extra large vessels like the Asgard, right? He might have hopped through and then he's right where we need him to be, right? Munilinst. He's just got to get to Ordrazi. And the moment he hops through, we can... There it is. So I'm now going to teleport over to him. And we should have access to... Actually, you know, I've never... This is such a different bridge.
Sir.
Legit, where is the con? Is this it? No, that's navigation. Is... Oh my god, this is impressive. Where's the... It's a trap. I think... Is this a door? Oh, something opened. Oh no, did that? No, that's not it. Wow, is this it? No, that's not it. Oh my god, where do I... Gunnery control? No, that's... Oh my god. Wow, this is a legit... Maybe it's up there. It might be to the left now that I think about it. This is the bridge, right? Oh, there we go. There we go. Here it is. This is totally it. Oh my gosh, wow. I got lost. Excellent. All right, we're going. As if this weren't a bus to drive. On the move. Man, that's crazy that they actually modeled all that in. It really does remind me of It's a Trap. Go to the front. Yeah, which way's the front? It was like above us where we spawned in, right? All right, we are through. Excellent.
Jump.
So let's go ahead and target up on the builder. So mark up Neutron. There he is. That's where I want to go. Perfect. Yeah. Where's the front? Exactly. Where is the front? That is exactly the question. All right, crank her over. Like I said, we're not the most nimble out here. But we will get there one day. You'll see. You will see. It would be funny if we just grabbed him with a claw on the right side of our vessel and say, we're here to repair you. That's what we're doing. Repair your soul, where you're working for the Hutt cartel, right? That's exactly the plan. I'm just going to do a broadside and just grab him from the midriff. Forget about shooting him. We're just gonna grab a hold of him like some kind of weird sort of bunny claw machine. All right. We're about 90 degrees left to turn. Just double check that I'm pointed at the right thing. Oh, did he jump through? Oh my God. You didn't jump through, did you? Hold up. Hang on. Please tell me he didn't. You're kidding me. How'd he get out there? Oh my gosh. Really? Okay, that's maddening. Wow, this guy has it in for us. Oh my gosh. Really, guy? This guy is the worst. The nice thing is, I guess, let's go ahead and already travel drive spool up. We got to go back 2 sectors. The nice news is that by the time we're moving, we should be able to carry and drift through to the next gate. So as long as we have enough time to point at the gate, it should be fine. This guy is... Okay, we didn't have enough time, unfortunately. Okay, respool. Almost there. Golly. Please tell me stop moving. So we're going to pass through Ord-Trazi. There it is. Oh boy. This is starting to remind me of driving the Shuyaku. Oh, wow, that's cranked way over. Oh my gosh. 90 degrees again. Although the bunnies did say we autopilot. That helps. Let's just verify he's still where he is. Right now it's terminating at Munilinst. So there's that, I guess. Oh, is he here now? Oh, he decided to come back into sector. Okay, fair enough. He's at 237 kilometers. I'm going to go ahead and F5, we're going to save. And we're on the approach here. So we already started to spool up. So when we load back in, we're already on the spool. Now, if this doesn't work, we will go ahead and we will shoot out the components, shoot out the turrets, stuff like that, shoot out the engines, and then have at it. But for the moment, this is the approach. Because if we can take the easy way out on this one, it's going to make everything a lot simpler. All right, 134 meters per second and prep to spool. It's about 5 more seconds. 4, 3. Oh, never mind. We're kicked up.
Disengage.
180. So I don't know the braking distance on this thing. I'd imagine it's a little more than the Raider, right? 100 kilometers. 80 kilometers. Whoa. He's in travel drive now. This guy is a jerk.
Engage.
Where are you going? You are so annoying. Are we... Here, let's clear the neutron tag. Where'd he go? And where is he going? What in the world? All right, guy.
Autopilot.
Spool up. Well, he stopped at 10 meters per second. Hitch usually moves faster than yaw, so if you... Oh, he... I do not like this guy. He knows something's up. We do have an advanced satellite out this way. I mean, at least we can travel at 10.4 kilometers per second. $80 kilometers. And we'll zip on through and then we'll pause and reorient. So where are we at? Hang tight. Are we through? Is he right next to us? Let me guess. Hard crank. Okay. Let's target. Cut. Turn it over.
Jump completed. Magneto.
I bet he's going to travel drive right now, isn't he? Okay, I'm trying to rotate, bring us around. Okay, I'm going to try to spool up because I think he's spooling right now. So I'm going to aim in front of him because it's going to take us a while to spool up. I don't think boost is going to take us where we need to go. And then we'll dump these pods. Come on. Cut. Hold. Okay, that's probably the best I can manage right now. I don't know if he's going to kick up right now. That's the thing I'm worried about here. So I'm going to go in an F5. I'm going to try to deploy from this position. It's kind of far. But I have a feeling he's... Well, if he's spooling up, that's not going to help anybody, because then the pods are going to be tracking forever. So I might as well do this right the first time and actually take the time to get right on him. Okay, okay. I'm convincing myself as I go. I hope. They're hard crank. We're going to go in and boost while we turn. Turn into him. Turn into him. Banking. 336. Okay, we're making contact. NASCAR. I mean, I guess that's close-ish. That's close-ish. Do a quick save. You got it. You got it. So I guess we'll deploy like this. He's still at 356 meters per second. That's still pretty fast, but I'd prefer to be right on top of him. But we'll let him leave us, and we'll give him the pods. So he's going to get a full 100 right from this distance. We're literally making contact with the midsection. I'd rather have the rear on him, but it is what it is. So here we go. We're in, board. Pause. We're going to say maintain distance. We're going to send veterans over. We're coming in very strong, and send it. There she goes. All right, perfect. Off we go.
Pod
Deploy.
launch, moving to target.
I mean, they can shoot at me all they want. I don't care. I'm not shooting back. They're still at 365 meters per second.
Boarding pod. Neutron star builder.
I almost... Maybe I should shoot out the engines. Do you want to make it look like a traffic accident? I suppose I probably should shoot out the engines at this point. Hang tight. So we're going to say arm up, attack my current enemy. And I'm going to go to target. This is the quad laser cannon neutron star engine. That's what I want to hit, I'm assuming. So off we go. They can shoot me all they want. I won't shoot back. Yeah, now I got to shoot them. We're getting a little closer. We've got a lot of boost, but we're boosting at 337 meters per second. That's like not very fast.
Stay in formation.
I don't know. Can we get hits on? Ion.
Requesting immediate backup.
8.9. So we're out of range, I believe. So come on. And if we tag him with Ion, I think it slows him down potentially, right? So let's get into like 7.5 and then release. There she goes. 7.1, 7.2. Shields are slowly draining. Boosting. 7.5, 7.3, cut. Shots away.
Keep an eye on sensors.
6.9. Come on, go down, go down.
Steady. Contact. Making preparations.
We don't have any forward guns. We just have turrets, so... I mean, we're kind of making it happen.
Steady.
It's like 3/4 of the way. Man, Ion is doing some work.
Steady. I got him. We were hit.
I don't want him going anywhere. I'm curious, if we look at board now, does it say they all died? So I'm going to say Mon Calamari fleet support, and I'd like to board him. And it says that 100 out of 100 landed. There it is. There it is. Okay, that is a lot better. Wow, no one even took a tick. That is amazing. I mean, we might as well continue the advance. Here we go.
Engine.
One engine's down. Just keep dinging away. Okay, this is feeling a lot better. I guess they've got 3 engine bars, right?
Requesting immediate backup.
I'm gonna go in and dip the nose down a little so we can actually get more of the guns on target. I'm so glad the Imperials don't care. As long as we don't accidentally hit him. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hang tight. Stop. Don't shoot the Imperial who decided to wander right in front of us. That's horrible. I don't know what he's doing. Really, guy?
Something hit us.
All right, back to it. Arm up. Go. What kind of a lane change was that?
Engine.
4.5.
Requesting immediate backup.
Okay, this isn't so bad. Whoa, why does he keep crossing in front? I'm so confused by this guy. Look at that. What is he doing? Did you decide that you wanted to go get a donut and then you decided against it? I mean, I understand, but you could at least see what's happening. Use your eyes. There it is. All engines have been cleared. Phenomenal.
Neutron star filter.
We were hit.
Turret.
In theory, we could hit turrets too, but I think we just let him be, because we currently have 100 on. We'll just let him sit there. There's Border Control Customs Corvette. That's the one that's been going back and forth in front of us, and that's looking a lot better. Let's go ahead and clear all objectives here. We're going to say attack fighters first. Oh, actually, but disarm. There it is. Disarm, disarm.
Requesting immediate backup.
And let's get out of here. We're just going to let that one be, because we've got sufficient Marines on board.
Found nothing. You can
That feels a lot better. So now we'll go in and collect whatever cash that we got. And I do want to just make sure that we're continuing to sell our Rhydonium core. So Rogue One, how many do we have here? We currently have 265. Oh my gosh, you should definitely be selling these. That's a lot of cash we could have right now, you know? Look at that. That's 1 million for 75. And then you can go back and you can do it all over again. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that a real treat? I think it is. Here, have some more. And there's another million just like that. And you can even do it again. Sometimes I wonder what they're up to in that brave noggin of theirs. And there we go. So that's going to be another 3 million, and we're sitting up at almost 20 million. We're definitely going to hit Acclimator 2 territory very, very soon, right? So let's see. If we're looking at our logical overview, is there anything that I need to adjust here that's stopping them from doing what they need to do? They're going to sell off all the Rhydonium core. That's great. Nope. I mean, it seems fine. You just maybe got a bit of a hang up there, right? Okay, great. So let's go ahead and assign the Mon Calamari fleet support back to supply duty. We'll get them on Delta. We'll head on over to the Arrestor cruiser, and then we will save, because this is a much better spot already to have 100 on board, I think. So I'm just going to go ahead and save right there. There it is. That was no nonsense. Very nice to see. Now, it would be nice to pick up more Marines, though, because we may have dumped off the vast majority of them. Yeah, you should probably check the price. If it's auto price, it won't sell because it's above what the local market is buying it for. Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess I could probably tell them, you know, you can sell at a lower price. It is on auto price right now.
Please halt. We'll be scanning your cargo load.
I don't know if there's anything for you to find.
You can go.
So we're currently in Dantooine. We've got Rogue One moving through my Jito, and then we're going to get our supply vessel up to Ordrazi. Right now, did we actually get this thing equipped? Oh, you know what? Okay, so it does have all its torpedoes. I forgot to reassign the Y-Wing. So let's go ahead and get it out to Beta Group out here. So it's going to sit with the B-Wing out there. That's great. I love that. Okay, so for the Arrestor cruiser, I am tempted to head on down. Once priced down, those cores sell quickly. Oh, like if I drag it manually, like little by little. I mean, when I do it manually, it works pretty well, I noticed. There's Klaus. I feel like I might be able to pick on the CSA a little bit if I fly over to Agamar. But then again, I guess the clash is more with the Mandalorians. Like if we go out here, they might still have the Sun Eater out here. There's the Mandalorian Dreadnought Kondozi. I don't even know what that is. What is a Dreadnought Kondozi? I'm guessing it's a large cruiser. Oh, XL. Never mind. The word for indomitable in the Mandalorian language. Okay, fair enough. Well, that's probably not something I'm going to do. We did see that there were a lot of NRL miners. We could try to get more miners, yeah. Check the market, see what the shipyard wants to buy it for, then go to your station logistics and set the price lower. Well, if we look here at Rhydonium Core, they're selling at 14. They're willing to buy it. Is this buy or sell? I guess it's 14,084. And if we head over here, logical overview, Rhydonium Core, we've got it at 14k. So I mean, that seems like that'd be fine if they're buying at 14,084 and we're at 14k credits, right? I'm going to go ahead and grab the arrestor, and we're just going to head over to the right side. I haven't had too much luck out this way, but then again, I haven't really gone to Coruscant in a while. If we head out to Coruscant now with our arrestor, it's going to be interesting to see if we can grab any of the fast movers through here. So I'm actually going to head right here into Bandamir. That's going to be CSA territory, not Mandalorian territory. So hopefully we're not going to run into any of their warships or anything like that. And then we're going to be able to maybe capture some more guys as we go. Confirm. And just double check that Rogue One is still going to where it needs to go. I'm assuming it's doing like local trades. Right now, it's going to buy Rhydonium Core from ourselves. Perfect. So it's starting to process. It's going to push us up to 20 mil. And we'll hop over to the arrestor as well.
Jump completed. Ord Drezi.
And here we are. Ord Trazi. Gonna head through my Jito. Agent Close. Agamar. Through Dathomir. Selenin. It makes me almost want to stop in Selenin and stop by the wharf, but I suppose we've got our 5 scimitar. I mean, that should be sufficient for like small level pirating, right? And then we'll come on over to Bandamir. If I remove this order, then we'll go all the way through just like that. Perfect. And just to make this a little faster, I'm gonna go ahead and take command and travel mode. There we go.
Jump completed.
We'll auto left.
Neutron Star Builder.
Ooh, they got another one. Oh, that's right. I never reacquired all of my Marines now, did I?
Orders.
Oh, well, it's fine. It's fine. We have other Marines. They're just spread out amongst vessels. So it's going to be interesting.
Scimitar.
Fire boosting through.
Jump completed. Adrián Klaus.
And we're going to cruise right by the equipment dock. And I guess we can also keep an eye out for who is... Looks like there's something attacking the sensor component factory. Is it a freighter? What's attacking this thing? Legit, is it just a freighter? This Mandalorian freighter? I mean, I could use a trader. I could use a trader. I think I'm going to go in and help them out. I'm going to go in and save and help them out. We'll just go in and ping that guy and see if he gives up, right? Here we go. Although I suppose I could also focus on his turrets and stuff like that. We do have our tractor beam, which isn't going to do too much against the large vessel. We don't have the... Is it interceptor? Not the interceptor, it's not the indicator. Oh, immobilizer. That's what it's called. We don't have an immobilizer. So I'm going to go ahead and target this here. And cut. Oh, there's something else attacking. It's not the freighter. So who's out beyond it? Can I just not see it right now? Well, let's advance, spool up. There's someone else shooting, I feel like. I'm seeing green appear right there, so I'm going to aim into that space where I probably can't see anybody. Yeah, something's out here. Cut. What's out here? Anything? There's nothing here. Interesting. So they're being attacked, and I'm seeing green balls of energy shooting in this direction. Is it really this guy? I am all kinds of confused. Maybe... Okay, if I click on this and take a look at it, is anyone shooting this station? Is it the Mandalorians?
Bulk 6 freighter.
It's the Mandalorians. Okay. That was weird. For some reason, I thought it wasn't the Mandalorians. It didn't look like it was doing anything. Okay, fair enough. Let's go help out. Here we go. All right, 31 kilometers, 32. He's just cruising on by, taking pot shots. I don't know what got into him. That's like a full 180 right there. All right, start spooling. I have no idea, Tosku. Maybe he's got rabies. All right, so first things first, I'm going to right click and we're going to say mark as hostile. There we go. You are now hostile. Moving to engage.
I'm not talking to you.
That's a bit of a mistake.
Why are you shooting me?
Because you're a jerk? Is that a good answer? Ooh, okay. All right. Yep. You should probably give up now. I can't stop them. Wow. Well, scimitars are strong, okay? Scimitars are strong. Holy cow. I will absorb all the loot. Thank you very much. Well, you're welcome, Imperial Station. Jesus. All right, guys. Good job. Let's continue. Holy crap.
Autopilot.
Wow.
Engage.
Okay. I forgot that we've got them on bombard, right? So I guess that did qualify as a large vessel, and the scimitars just came out of nowhere, right? It wasn't my fault. I generally, believe in peaceful measures when it comes to stuff that might, benefit us. But in this case, that guy obviously went too far. Well, sucks to be that guy. Off we go. We're gonna head on through out to Bandamir. So now we're entering CSA territory. Oh, actually, one more sector, then CSA territory. We just gotta boost on through Agamar. Oh, look, there's another acclimator. What is that? It is a short-range transporter. I mean, if I can just get lucky and do a drive-by there, attack my current enemy, that'd be amazing. Yeah, he might be a little far. He might be a little bit far there. That's fine. Attack fighters first.
Awaiting orders.
You got it. Off we go. Explosions, all the pretty flame balls. This always brings a talk of would there be such flames in space? Oxygen could burn, sure, from ship, but it is cold out there in space. That's very true. I realize I just missed the gate. So let's go ahead and rotate, and we'll actually pitch up at the same time, because the bunny said it's a little more rapid, typically with larger vessels. So we're rolling at the same time, just a pitch. Man, you missed the gate. It really stings. Here, just keep rolling. There she is. Almost makes me want to back into it. There it is. I'm just gonna boost through this gate.
Jump beacon.
It's literally 5 kilometers away. Off we go. Because you never know you're gonna get through, and then you have to make a hard turn or something like that, yeah? Agamar, here we come. Okay, there
Jump
she is.
beacon. Jump completed. Agamar.
So now to Dathomir, and then we're 1 away from Bandomir, right? Oh no, Selenin and then Bandomir. Okay, fair enough. Is there anything a note in here? There are Imperial Gazantes, CSA CR-70Ms, Y-Wing long probes. I mean, nothing that I'm too interested in at the moment. If we see like a large miner or something like that, I might actually take the time to board it. In the meantime, we currently have a board
Preparing for breach.
like that, a boarding operation going on right now.
Green.
There we go. We're sitting at almost 19 mil right now.
Autopilot. Autopilot.
Crank it through.
Engaged. Jump completed.
Now Selenin.
Agamar.
Okay, let's keep an eye out for potential targets here. CSA Stathis freighters. So very different from the Stathis miners. Those things were excellent. Oh, you know what I realized? Did we ever build Darth Vader's TIE fighter? Hang on, did we ever build his TIE fighter? I know we had ordered it at one point. Did anything happen from that? I know we can only make one, so apparently we did not build it. Okay, fair enough. Well, I guess we'll get back to that at some point. I was like, what happened to him? He never came online.
Jump completed.
More
Selenin.
Gazantes, Arc 170s. There's an NRL mineral miner right here. He's zipping on by. That's fine. I'm not going to take the time with that. And we're going to head down south, and then we are in Bandomir. That's great. And we're going to be completely adjacent to Corson. So we're going to post on up, and we should potentially see some NRL fly on through. So I'm going to keep a little bit of distance now that I think about it, so that we have time to react with our tractor beams. Because if we're right up on it, they might shoot right by us, is my guess. I don't know if we're going to be able to catch them if they're in travel drive, though, but I don't know. It's worth a try. It's worth a try. We have new tools available to us now that we did not before. There's that, like, little hawk.
Engaging.
They got a Pelta class through there.
Autopilot.
Awaiting orders.
All right, come on. There we go. We're actually pointing in the right direction.
Jump beacon. Bandomir.
Awaiting orders.
And here we go.
Autopilot.
So there's a Pelta behind us, right? Trader Pelta class. How many people do they normally have on there? 95? Golly, that's some impressive crew capacity. I'd love to have a Pelta just to board things. That's crazy. There's another GR-75 out here. There's CSA.
Awaiting orders.
Oh, that guy got smacked in the face, that U-Wing.
Awaiting orders.
Hold. Tag Mineral Miner. We've got a Y-Wing long probe. Our scimitars are like spinning out because they're smacking into people's like bumper cars out here. CSA Arc 170, and we're almost... Ooh, hello, nurse. It's a Millennium Falcon. Start guidance to object. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stop him without, you know, blowing him up and all that. So I might just say, go ahead and dock and wait. All fighters dock and wait, please. Yeah, so we're all docked up here. Great. And can the turrets do their thing? Attack my current enemy like that. He might be going too fast. Yeah, 8,100 meters per second immediately.
Autopilot engaged.
All right, come on. Crank around. Okay, he's midway through. If we somehow... Okay, this might be a long shot. I realize we're still turning, so... Golly. Yeah, that doesn't feel too good. I suppose if I had an Imperial immobilizer, you could actually just turn on the field within a 25-kilometer radius, and then it activates and pings out a travel drive.
YT-1300.
Oh, there's another YT, but it's not a 1300M, but you know what? It is what it is. Oh, he's coming from behind us. Nice. Target that guy. All right, well, maybe we'll get lucky. He'll shoot right by our nose. Negative. Hold. Oh my god. That guy is fast. 4.9 kilometers. Oh, tractor beams. Yes, please. Come on, tractor beams. Wow. He's sending out a distress signal. Whoa, boy. Whoa, boy.
YT-1300.
Hold. Okay, that was surprising. I didn't expect that to work. Now, the problem is the distress beacon, right? Because the CSA territory, we might have to fight the CSA. Where's he headed to, actually? Is he around us right now? There's that distress drone. Can I actually assign a skimitar to attack that distress drone? Is that going to work? I have no clue. So I just gave them the order to do so, but we'll see. And I'm going to go ahead and give up the con. And we'll actually just... Oh, see, he got away because I took my finger off the tractor beam there. Oh, well. Well, we're trying to bust this one up. It doesn't look like they're getting it. Fair enough. Well, let's just continue into position here. And try to actually get all of our guys on target. Oh, CSA patrols. They went hot because of the distress beacon is my guess. Maybe they're in for us. Heck, we might take their Corvette and we'll use that as a temporary replacement for a Raider, right? CSA Neutron Star Builder out here. Come on, group up, guys. Where's everybody else? Defenders on us. Katana's getting into system. Dreadnought's getting into system. Aquaten's right here. Great. And we're just going to post up right here, yeah? Just hang tight. Real explosions look more like rips and tears in paper. Some flame from ships would need oxygen from the ship would very quickly flame out. Yes, for all the explosions and whatnot. But it looks cool. There is a rule of cool. Ooh, boy. CSA has a Victory 2 Star Destroyer here. That I don't think we can take on.
Awaiting orders.
Okay. We need to turn around because we cannot take that on. That is a little too much for me. So if we actually look at its capabilities here, well, we know because we want one of these. It's definitely more powerful than we are. That's for sure. And we're going to get really hurt. So, oh man, that sucks. I mean, I'd rather go into Corson at this point. Maybe we just boost forward and find out what happens. All right, well, we've got something to do here on the move. And we're going to boost right through to get away. I don't think they'll chase us into NRL territory, but blockade runner indeed. Okay. And it's a bit of a problem because the guys behind us are going to get caught. But we'll deal with that later.
Jump completed. Okay,
so we're in enemy territory right now. We just shot by an NRL builder. I mean, that's always fun to take. And maybe we'll just hang out here for a moment. So hang out, right there, right there. Let's go and give them up the con. Hold for a second. If we get it, it's worth a few fighters. Oh, the Victory 2? I don't think... we don't have enough borders, I don't think, right? Come on, Dreadnoughts, just get through. Including the big guy. Get in here. I mean, I might say...
Requesting immediate backup.
Okay, well, can you board this? Target the turrets. And we'll say very strong. I guess I should probably get closer, right? Let's get closer. We might as well take another builder, right? New target. I'm taking the con. I keep taking it back from Our Lady. Let's come it around. Do you... I'm curious how our other boarding operation's going. Oh, are they actually assigned to attack right now? He seems to be boosting out there. I got the target. He's at 44 kilometers. That's for the other builder. This could guarantee we get a victory too if we get this guy. We get this guy and it's basically another victory too. All right, come on. Moving. Boost in, boost in, boost in. Hold.
Engaging.
Cut. Okay, what's on top of us right now? We just had a couple of miners and a freighter, etc., etc. Okay, perfect, perfect. Just hard cut.
We're taking hits.
So we locked out. And we're going to go ahead and target. There's the engines. I want turrets. Let's hit their turrets right here. So just double check and we're going to arm up current enemy. That's the way. And let's go in and work this stuff.
Go. Move it. You are free to engage.
Get lost.
All right, close. Oh no, our scimitars. No, 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 no. No, you don't understand. There's... Okay, so we do have a recon fighter out here. I really don't want you to blow it up. Can you please dock? Here, tell you what. No new orders. I understand that you're going to give him a little bit of a boom. Let's go ahead and just dock and wait there. That's excellent. In the meantime, TIE advanced. You can attack that guy, okay? And then everyone's going to be happy, right? Everyone's going to be happy. I want you to attack the turrets, surface elements. Yeah, all surface elements. Sure, why not? Just go ham. Everyone attack all surface elements. I don't know if this is going to work, but hopefully it means they're not going to blow him up. All surface elements. We'll just kind of soften him up a little bit before we do anything. There we go. And then we can send all of our Marines from farther away, and it should be fine, right? Okay, here we go.
Orders.
So his shields are now almost down. That does worry me a little.
Combat.
Is there
Shield
anything that we can see?
Shield generator.
Slowly closing.
I need an update.
Okay, so they're actually hurting him. Let's maybe think of a new plan. How about that? Okay, new plan, guys. Don't attack him. Don't attack him. All orders. The fighters are a bit of a hassle very quick. We should have some calculation how many big ships we get to purchase all the fighters. Well, yeah. I mean, the fighters are very powerful. It's just, you know, they do take some management for sure. Scimitars, are you still docked? Yeah, you're getting docked. That's great. So what I will do, though, is call for boarding action now. So go ahead and board. I want everybody. We're going to maintain distance. We are going to say very strong, and go forth. 100 Marines. Send it. There we go. Very situational for advance. Well, for capture, maybe not the best, right? Oh, where are they going?
I need an update.
Legit. Where are fighters going? Oh, are you kidding me? You're engaging on this side? Why? Apparently, we're losing TIE advance because... Why are we losing... Why are they out here? Did I tell them... What are they attacking? Oh, someone out here? What in the world? No, 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 no. What? What? Remove orders, please. Oh, you know what? I told them to attack a Z95. That was my fault. Oh my goodness. I did, didn't I? All right, dock and wait, return. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna let them be. Yeah. All right, hang tight. So I lost a couple of TIE advance. Disarm all turrets. Disarm turrets. Guys, disarm your turrets. Okay, so apparently I need to disarm their turrets for them. We're not the best at pirating now, are we? We're better at killing things, right? We're better at killing things. Here we go. Disarm turrets. Don't attack it anymore. That's great. Thank you very much. Okay, it's not looking so hot. Hang tight. Yeah, a lot of dying here. Scimitars, you're all docking, right? Please be docking. Let me just double check that you're all docking and not attacking. That'll be great. So remove all orders and dock and wait. All of you, just to double check, remove all orders, dock and wait. Override. Okay, hang tight. It's like herding cats. Come on, guys. We said maintain a healthy distance. Healthy means not dead. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be great?
Let's get them.
Hold. I think for the most part, we're sort of successful.
You say it's
We can
too
totally
risky.
target his engines when he shoots on by, so I'm going to start rotating with it. He's not going to be able to take out our shields, that's for sure. Oh, never mind. He just wants to chill right next to us.
Continuing combat.
We'll actually gain some distance here. Okay, so what I am going to do is already pre-target those engines. Neutron Star engine. We are going to attack my current enemy and arm up and target the engines. So hold. When he swings by, we'll take the shots automatically, right?
No. Please,
There it
no.
is. There it is. Excellent. Just work the engines.
I have a team working on bypassing the lockdown.
I mean, that's not... It's not the best, but it's not bad. It's sort of working-ish.
I need an update.
If we take a look right now, you can see that there are a lot of people leaving this vessel, right? They don't want to be here. That's good news for us. Less people to defend and fight us.
Get them!
This isn't bad. This is not bad.
I have a team working on bypassing.
We have a GR-75 passing on by. He's seeing what's happening. He doesn't want any of it. And the nice thing is the more of these that we take out, the less the NRL is going to have, right? It looks like we lost 3 TIE advanced. Like rats abandoning the ship. Yeah.
Have mercy.
I'm curious if we can
Open
scan him. We have to be closer to scan him. Get a little closer.
We've secured several sections. Awaiting orders.
Can I scan him? Oh, never mind. Just shoot out the engines. Like I said, not the best. If this is a counselor ship, where's the ambassador? Well, our ambassador is Ambassador Ion. Ambassador Ion. He's one of the best ambassadors that we got. He gets the enemy to maybe take a pause and slow down, you know what I mean? Oh, look at that. Are they bringing another builder? Oh, my goodness. It's like some kind of a dream. This is incredible, really. There we go. Get all the engines. And nice thing is I don't have to worry about our reputation. This is great. New Republic already hates us. Oh, nice. Look at that. Success. Neutron Star Builder. That's phenomenal. So what I can do is say I would like to actually give back our Marines. That'll be great. So I'm going to go ahead and transfer crew while this is all happening. And we'll get our veterans on board. We actually have veteran Marines now. That's excellent. And then we'll give some over to the Arquitens. That'll be great. Bring that down to 50. Excellent. And then we'll give all the excess over to the standard dreadnought. And there we go. You're up to 29 now. The good news is I'm just not going to faff about with it. And I'm just going to sell this thing off. So we're going to zoom out Neutron Star Builder. We're not even going to keep it. We're going to sell it right there. 9.9 mil. We're at 31 million. If we can get another 5 million, then we're going to have enough for the big guy, the Victory 2 Star Destroyer. So let's keep this up. We're on the right path. We need 5 million. That's it. We can totally do this. And it'll replace our Raider 3, right? Excellent. So all engines are now clear.
Neutron Star Builder.
Whoa, hold. Disarm. Wow, that was close. Yeah, go ahead and try to shoot us, guy. I suppose.
Shield
Where are your
turret.
turrets?
Awaiting orders.
How about screw Empire, make new Empire, maybe call it Bunny Imperu? Bunny Imperu.
Neutron Star Builder.
That's Corporate Sector Authority. I mean, we can go ahead and maybe say hello to this guy. Hey, guys. We'll leave you to it. Talk to you later. Wow. Talk about targets of opportunity. This is a gold mine. Look, there's another guy. Incredible. Well, we'll make it. No problem. You're 31 kilometers, huh? All right, fair enough. That guy eventually is going to let up. 27 kilometers. Man, this is crazy. They fight back, but they don't fight back very hard, and that's kind of endearing. I like that. And the cool thing is, even if they end up in the middle of enemy space, that's not a problem. Like if they repair their engines and get it back, it's not a problem. We're now at 32 million. Oh, look at that, another Millennium Falcon.
Neutron star builder.
There's the CSA. I mean, do they really want to enforce things out in NRL territory? I don't know about that.
Awaiting orders.
All right, we're spooling up. They fight back like they don't mean it. Yes. It's kind of amazing. I'm all about it. Inspection clear, but you're not free to go because you resisted at the beginning. Yes. I love you, buddies. See, now this is how we make our okay, sorry. Whoops. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. A little bit of a snafu there. It's all good.
Awaiting orders.
Don't worry. We got you. We got you. Hang tight. Still doing our inspection.
Turret.
Hold. So I want your engines. Is it this? Yep, that'll do. That'll do. So let's go ahead and arm up current enemy and let us go. Send it. Excellent.
Immediate backup.
This is a great day. Was that a Honda bump? We got a bumper, we got to use it, right? That's what I'm always hearing on the internet. Excellent. Get to work, buddies. Get to work. There we go. Hang tight right there. All right, so while this is happening, there's these guys out here looking good, fantastic. Man, it's like we get to run this whole sector. This is excellent. I kind of feel bad for them. It's like they've got no protection. In some space games, ramming is indeed a strategy. It's true. Okay, I'm gonna F5 right here because this is a good situation we're in. I feel like we can make up for our losses earlier in this scenario right here. We're getting tens of millions at the same time. My hope is by the time we're boarding another one, the other one gave up already. Wouldn't that be great? My assumption...
Awaiting orders.
Oh, wait a minute. Did we boarded the other guy, right? We totally boarded that guy. I don't remember. We did, right? Hang tight. Yeah, boarding operation. Okay, we did. I was like, did we board that guy? My goodness. What's up with that? Okay, so what I will do though is I will tell everybody else that they're going to remove their boarding action and they're going to come on in and just like hang out, right? So I don't want anyone to have turrets armed at all. So no attacking, please. Just be close by because I might encourage you to maybe board this gentleman with the people that you just got from the other boarding action, right? We're just going to remove those engines first. So 1.6. Man, these tractor beams are quite thematic, I must say it. I feel like I'm very accomplished with them. I should probably give them a little more distance now that I think about it. I'm curious if our turrets are actually all shooting. Doesn't seem like it. Aim up a little higher. There we go. There we go. Okay, now we're dinging away at it. Just little at a time. Little at a time. Perfect.
Requesting immediate backup.
Yeah, you're not going to get it for some reason. They're all over in the other sector. Okay, so we're almost at... We're at negative 26 right now with the New Republic. Soon they're going to really hate us, right? Where are our buddies? Okay, they're close by now. There's a trick to mass command a fleet to stop all firing turrets and clear... Oh, seriously? I didn't know you could do turrets as well. That's awesome. Okay, there we go. The big guns are here. Oh, is that... Oh, that's our Aquitans. I was like, is that a light cruiser? We could take that, but that's ours. We're gonna get the last engine. Fire authorization command? What's that? Is that like a global order or something? Okay, I might actually tell them the board now. So I'll say board. And we only have 14 Marines. Is that right? That can't be right. We definitely have more than that. Curious. Where are we at with that? What do we have on the crew right now? We've gone... Yeah, we definitely have more. Oh, they're in transit right now. That's what it is. We're currently in transit, so we don't have all the Marines yet. That's fine. Ding out the last bit.
Something hit us.
And then we'll start to work away at the body instead. Yeah, I'll show screenshot. Thank you so much, Lewis. Thank you so much. And we'll just ding away, and then maybe we'll get some of the crew to bail, and then we won't need that many people. I'd like to scan them, so let's get a little closer. Be within 1 kilometer here. Scan up, perfect, excellent. AL Rumsey, thank you so much for the redemption of Hydrate. I really appreciate it. They've got 91 people on board.
Preparing for breach. Sit rep. Green.
High five, thank you so much, yeah? And happy Tuesday. For those that are just joining us, we're currently getting our 3rd builder, and we are on our way to getting a Victory 2 Star Destroyer. Our very first Star Destroyer here in our Hutt Cartel business. Okay, so we're gonna need to get them down to like 75% hull. I guess we can kind of tell them go ahead and fire, at least for a moment, so we can open them up for a second, right? So open the guns for just a moment, maybe just on the Dreadnought. How about that? Just the Dreadnoughts allowed to fire. There it is, and here we go. Just send a little bit of damage, just a tiny bit, just a wee little fraction, maybe. Are you gonna do it? Maybe he's a little gun shy. Are you a little gun shy? I guess I'm afraid to tell him to attack because it's so much to tell them. Oh, there we go. There we go. Add a little bit of turbo laser to the mix here.
Repair drone.
Shoot the repair drones, for heaven's sake. Hit those guys.
Neutron star builder.
All right, so shields are down to 18.
Damage is getting serious.
And they're down to... All right, shields are now down. This guy's so abandoned right now. Kind of feel bad for him. There we go. 88. Hold. 80. And cut. So we're right at 75. I'm going to go ahead and disarm right here. Except for the ion cannon. Well, actually... Ion cannon is the only one I'm going to allow. And then I will tell the Dreadnought to disarm as well. There we go. And go. 73. Okay, I will actually disarm because that's actually doing some damage. So right now he's at 91 out of 101. It's right behind my face.
I'm not talking to you.
And then we're going to go in and arm that up. Hit him with the ion cannon. And ding away. 74. He's doing a little bit of repairing, I suppose. So I'll let it go ahead and just continue to tick. So I'm curious, do we actually have a Marines now, right? Because they were in transit. And if we look at our Marines now... We've got Marines there, and we actually, yeah, we have a Marines. Architon, perfect, excellent. Okay, well, I mean, how many can we send, right? So to board, we can send in 89. They've got 89 defending crew, so I'm just going to go ahead and ping out a little more. I want them to have less. All right, ding away. We are not sparing your lives.
Engaging.
Here, we'll send arm 1 quad laser. Just keep dinging out.
Awaiting orders.
This is like a nice, very gentle scratch on the back, if you know what I mean. I wonder if it's almost too gentle, you know? Maybe we need to be a little rougher with them.
Engaging.
Oh, is that another builder? Oh my god. Wow. Okay, this is like builder central. I guess when we're taking out one builder, they bring in another builder? Is that what happens? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, maybe we need to be a little faster here. Let's go ahead and arm the whole thing here. Yep. And we'll go ahead and grab our buddies, and we'll say, Architan, you can also be involved. And get armed up. There we go. Let's speed this up. Give him a little pressure, right?
Requesting immediate backup.
Okay. Wow, that hits a lot harder. 73. Man, they're still at 91 people on here. So kind of makes sense they send new builder because some builder didn't do the job. We've got some kind of a builder racket going on. I feel like this is a good deal. I'm hoping someone's going to bail out at some point.
Requesting immediate backup.
Protect the builder. Okay, so they're actually breaching the other builder behind us, and then we can get the Marines from that and then send them to this guy. This is too funny. All right, 68.
Striking.
Mission complete. Oh, excellent. It seems that we have a new builder. Wow. By the way, your head cam's right above the info screen. Yeah, I know. I'd have to manually move it. I'm trying to... Unfortunately, I don't have that pre-keyed up. Let me see if I can temporarily do it. I think I would go with... Is it this? There. How about that? I'll do that temporarily like that. I just can't touch anything because then it'll reset and override it. And let's go. So we've got this guy right here. And we're going to head over. We've got 100 Marines survived. That is very impressive. My goodness. Well, let's see. We can transfer crew. They're already at 50. We can transfer crew with a dreadnought. Get that all topped off. Holy moly. All 100 survived. Not a single Marine died. That is very impressive. Katana. They can accept 2 more. Great. Defender light corvette. I don't think they can accept anybody. Ah, they can actually accept 4. I mean, that works. There we go. And then the Mon Calamari fleet support can probably get them all, right? There we go. Full 70. Perfect. So now there's no crew on the Neutron Star Builder. And now for sure, we can get the Victory 2 out here. This is excellent. So sell that ship. 6.1 million. I mean, that's enough. That's enough. How much do builder ships sell for? Well, it depends on how they're outfitted, but like around 9 million, 10 million, something like that. And we're currently giving them all to the Imperials so they can continue to expand and build. It's kind of like a twofer here. Back to making money. Well, the cool thing is, if we accept all of this, that's great. And if we head on out to the map, for the first time, we can get one of these. What? Now you raised the price? What is this? Daylight robbery. This is horrible. You know what? Okay. Let's get less crew. How about that? Let's get less crew. Skeleton crew, 38 mil. Still, really? Okay, apparently prices have risen in the time that we were playing. Oh my goodness. Really, guy? Seriously, 40? Okay, well, we've got a little more work to do. It's fine. It's fine. We're at 38.4 million. Yeah, prices fluctuate. Yeah, they keep moving. No kidding. All right, keep dinging away. 67%. We got a lot of Marines now, but man, they're not bailing yet. Just keep dinging out. There's another builder right next door. He's not even moving. He's just like waiting to engage us. He's just waiting for us. That's incredible. What a polite guy.
There's not much left of our ship. Please stop.
No, there's not much left of your ship. You should probably give this some thought, right?
I'm not talking to you.
Yeah, well, okay. Well, let's see. Maybe we can get a little more help here. Let's get the Katana Dreadnought to assist. How about that? That's got a lot of DPS. So we're going to go in and free up all of these guns. We see you've gotten more credits, so you can pay more now. Exactly. All right, shots out. Oh, look at that. They're back online. Give them the business. 55, 52, 49. Okay, we're getting a little bit low here. Hold. Okay, so maybe we want to cool it now. So let's go and cut this, and I guess we're going to board because at this point they're not bailing, right? So we'll go in and disarm here. Architans disarm there, and there it is. So stop that, and we're going to go ahead and board. And we're coming in. We'll send 19 veterans and a full 100. Maintain distance. Very strong. And send it. Here we go. Off you go.
On launch. Moving to target.
I will send just the ion cannon, though, just to keep ticking away at this guy. Keep working the nerves. Although the scimitars are making me a little nervous.
Scimitar, neutron star builder.
At least they're not shooting right now. Who leads the
Follow that
Empire at the
course.
moment in Palpatine is dude. Well, apparently us. I think it's us.
Contact.
God help the galaxy. God help the galaxy.
Acknowledged.
All right, so pods, how we doing?
Orders.
Still in progress. They don't really seem to be shooting at us,
Preparations to breach.
so that's a plus.
Awaiting orders.
Just keep applying that pressure.
Awaiting orders.
Still in progress. Who else has to dump off goods? My guess it's the Mon Calamari fleet support.
Awaiting orders.
Oh, there we go. More pods. That's a lot of pods. Right there. Right there. Excellent. They just had to take their time.
Awaiting orders.
Man, it's so nice that we don't have people attacking us right now. I have to say, this is very pleasing. It's very soothing to my soul. Yeah, everyone just wait. Just chill out. No worries. It's all good.
Making preparations to breach.
Nice. Okay, so how many survived is the question. So if we take a look, it is now stage completed, 0 dead, 100%. Excellent. High five. That's awesome. Wow, this is working really well.
Awaiting orders.
All right, next target. Here we go, bunnies. Next. So nice for you to wait for the Bunny League. You know, you're going to get extra points just for not fighting back.
Awaiting orders.
I'm going to quickly remove your engine so that you can maybe witness the greatness for yourself. How do you feel about that?
Engine.
Engines, yes. We're going to go in and ding you. All right, we're coming on in. Here we go, bunnies. Next. It's like the DMV. They're all lining up. New Republic's a weird place, but you know.
Awaiting orders.
I hear you wanted to build things. How about building a bridge over to the Empire? Does that make you Darth Bunnyman, High Counselor Bunnyman, or Imperial
orders.
Admiral Bunnyman? Hey, Guy again. Good to see ya. I don't know. I don't consider myself any of those. I'm a philanthropist. I see things that benefit the Empire and decide that, you know, I might be able to donate to the cause, right? That's all we're doing. We're just being good intergalactic neighbors out here.
Awaiting orders.
All right, this seems like a good place. We'll just go in and aim on in. Oh wow, he's not wanting to move. All right, we'll strafe out. Perfect.
Awaiting orders.
Oh yeah, let's hold and fully arm up this time, and we shall ding away. Although, what is this? This is NRL cargo ship. Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay, next. Excellent. This is the kind of gameplay I enjoy. There it is. Fantastic. We're making it happen here. We're at 39.39 million, so we're almost at the 40 million that we now need. The goalpost keeps moving. Thank you, Empire. Can't you just be glad the Bunny League is out here spreading the Empire's message? I don't know what that message is, but I'm sure it is definitely convincing.
Awaiting orders.
It's quite convincing, I'm sure. So what I will do, though, since all of this is working so well, is remove all the orders, and they're going to form on me. That's going to be great. Okay, excellent. Keep up the good work. So we should start to see our friends gather around this guy like a vulture.
Awaiting orders.
You don't understand. We're getting a victory too, no matter what. You can't stop us. Oh, look, he's leaving now. That guy finally got his engines back online. Well, that's weird. Well, you're the new target anyway, so start guidance. There it is. Well, you can have your engines. You already have our payload, you know what I mean? You have some fresh bunny contacts on board. It's like
Awaiting orders.
having some kind of a convention on there. They're just
Engine.
meeting you with pitchforks, that's all. Lost reputation temporarily. Well, good thing it's only temporary. There we go. Dish out that engine. That's great. That one's out. Excellent. And then we got the last one, the third of the light bars.
Awaiting orders.
And there she goes. Oh, this feels so good. And I love that the NRL is just letting us do this as well. Okay, let's go ahead and start dinging away. And I suppose I should probably scan this guy, right? So we're getting a little bit closer. They don't have any engines. It's all fine. And we want to get in close to 1 kilometer. There we go. Scan out. Excellent. How many do you have? How many do you have? 76? Wow. They skimped. It's like they're running out of crew. I wonder what could be making them run out of crew. Interesting. Well, you know, we definitely need to help them out. We've got plenty of crew to give them. Oh, look, a miner. Oh my god, it's a miner. Okay, so maybe we can do this quickly, right?
Taking serious damage.
Wait, why are you attacking? Wait, hang on. Who are you attacking, actually? Legit, who are you attacking? Oh my god, what's happening out here? Why are you even fighting? Holy moly. Okay, well, can you please... Oh my goodness. Okay, remove all orders. Please return to base. Dock and wait. Excellent. Okay, remove all orders. Please return to base. Dock and wait. Thank you so much. Defender Light Corvette, could you please stop attacking randos? I'd really appreciate that. Katana Dreadnought, I guess you're moving to repair. Oh, okay, you're trying to repair on the Mon Calamari fleet support. Anyone else have some weird ideas? No, we're still good. Okay, perfect. Excellent. Still good. And let us continue. Here we go. Guys, you really need to stop stirring up the hornet's nest. We're in enemy territory. Don't you realize that? Yeah, they're all trying to come back, but the X-Wings are doing a number on us. Okay, that's not great. We'll tell you what. If that's the case, do we have enough to board here? We can send 89. I mean, that's going to do. That will do. We're just going to go ahead and maintain distance. Very strong. We'll go ahead and launch those pods now, and then maybe we'll start to pull back, right? Here we go. Just keep dinging away.
Boarding teams preparing for launch.
Rebel water trader. What in the world? All right, boarding teams. Who's going to launch the pods? Being a pirate in the game is the best, especially if you find placing and attack faction ships in the middle of nowhere. That's how I'm feeling about it. All right, so we're whittling away. Where are the pods? I don't even need to really pay attention. Ooh, A-Wing's on us. Okay, that I'm okay with you attacking here, you know? This is a little bit different. So delete, and we're now moving in full attack. There it is. Hit that guy. And we can actually take a look and see what happens to him, because we've got a few TIE advance left, right?
Try again. No. You want some more?
Who's he attacking?
That's so bad.
Oh, look at that. You like the tractor beam? How do you feel about that? He's not so zippy now, is he? Well, there he goes. Man, that is a glorious, glorious sight. We should probably target this again so that we've got our turrets in the right place. Excellent. Just keep dinging away at that guy. Where are the boarding pods? They got to be coming from someone in particular here.
Awaiting orders. Taking some serious...
I will take all the TIE advance and have them dock again. So go ahead and clear all orders and dock. I want you hard docked there. And go. No one's messing with anyone else? Great. Love it. Love it. Good job, guys. Keep it up. Keep it up. Where are those pods? They got to be coming from one of you. What the heck was that? It was like she was in a library falling over or something.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, the order is don't attack. Just don't attack, right? Here. Remove all orders. Actually, what if I make it so that... What if I make it so that they're not part of the team and they're just docked? That might be the right play. So I'm going to go ahead and get all of them, and we're going to remove all orders and assignments. like that, and then we're gonna get them to dock, hopefully keeping them in place, right? There it is. Perfect. Now we go. That should fix the problem.
Stay sharp.
There's some pods. That's coming from the Dreadnought. We should have more pods. I don't know where it's coming from. Aqua-10. That can't be all of the pods, I would imagine.
Orders.
This ship is done. Please stop shooting.
I mean, they're slowly grinding their way through. Did we already send our own pods?
Contact. Making preparations to breach.
Almost at 40 million. Oh my gosh. If we look at the boarding, stage in progress. Stage in progress. Mon Calamari fleet support at 76, yeah? Flying around, taking out targets, or watching from the bridge of a capital ship while giving orders, watching the pure cinema. I like the cinema of it, but obviously there are... Oh, we got to bump up the boarding. Why are you waiting? Oh, it's because he's repairing. That's what's stopping him from boarding. This guy's repairing. That's what. Hopefully he will continue. There we go. Now he's going to start the boarding process. Oh my gosh, this whole time it's because he was doing two jobs at once. I guess that makes sense. You can't ask too much there. Here, guy. Head back here.
Awaiting orders.
Stop that boarding. Stop the boarding. Oh, look at that. YT-1300. I think that's the same guy we hit earlier. He never recovered. And close. Now if we look at him, yeah, we're still waiting for him to dump off 76 Marines. And just to double check that he has them. Oh my gosh, are you repairing too? Stop boarding right there. You're still boarding. My goodness. Maybe we'll get a little bit of extra help. Go ahead and arm up.
Awaiting orders.
And I want you to target... I want you to attack all the turrets right there. There we go. Start moving. And hopefully those pods are going to come soon enough. He's just got to turn around is my guess, yeah? Oh, look at that. I guess that's the guy that we boarded earlier, and now they're trying to attack... Oh, they're trying to attack the one we gifted to the Empire. The irony of it all. The irony of it all. Excellent. If we're lucky, this guy's going to give up some of the crew. He's at 89% right now. He's got to get under 75. We got about 10 minutes left. We can do this, bunnies. We can get up to 40 mil. We just need that last board. What are you doing? No, where are you going? Where are you going, buddy? You have all the boarding pods. Oh my goodness. My guy, you're holding up the train. Okay, I might have to destroy this guy. Select Marines to board with 76. Well, yes, it's on that gentleman. What are you doing? Oh, this is aggravating. You know, you have all our Marines, guy. They're not progressing because they're waiting for you. There are so many people waiting for you right now. Maybe I should just destroy this thing.
Leave me alone, please.
Oh boy, this is not the best. Our team could use a little bit more coordination in the practice room, right? All right, we're at 78%. What are you doing? Can you come closer? Can I force you to come closer? Can I force you to board? No, you're not. You're already in the boarding action. I could cut you off from this, but then we're going to be completely outnumbered. Oh my gosh. I think I might not have a choice, and I might need to cut him out of the boarding action. It seems like he's having some issues, and we will not progress otherwise. So we may have to rely on our other guy. So I hate to do this. Let's go over to board, and we're going to cut him out of it. Arrestor cruiser. We'll cut this out. Ships assigned to the boarding operation still 76. We'll cancel his orders. You don't have it anymore. There we go. So now they're moving, but our boarding crew is very small. We have 11 versus 73 because he couldn't get his act together. Okay, well, let's get out of here. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do about that. Well, I guess we can blow it up. No, we'll leave it be. We'll leave it be. Maybe the 11 will do the impossible. Who knows? I doubt it, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, bunnies, I think we've done enough today. Let's go ahead and start to move on back. Cancel all orders. Bunny parade. We're going to head back into friendlier territory out to the Imperial Wharf. And let's go. This has been an educational journey out here into the New Republic territory. We're heading back over to CSA territory. And we're going to keep the travel drive running. And I gotta say, this is a weird looking ship. Our ship is not the prettiest, right? And all while this is happening, another builder is being boarded simultaneously. So hopefully that'll wrap up. Oh, did we get it? Apparently we destroyed that builder. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yep. Apparently we destroyed the builder. Well, we can't let that go to waste. Let's go ahead and grab that loot first, because there is cash there. That might tip us over the 40 million that we need.
Combat.
Oh well. All right, off we go. Spool up.
Jump.
We're going back home. Engage. It was relatively productive. We learned new things. We got to see new toys. Never built Vader's ship, but it's coming. Trust me. And off we go. Oh, look, it's another builder. Is that the builder that we already... You know what? Let's not worry about it. Let's not worry about it. And we'll wave to the former pilots that were a part of our crew. Unfortunately, I'm not going to stop for you. Maybe you can make it to the builder vessel and then they'll pick you up. We'll see how this goes. I think it's this one that we are actually capturing right now. So this is a little awkward. A little bit awkward. But we are making a non-stop trip home. There's so many, it's such a target-rich environment. I want to pirate everything, but you know how it is.
Continuing engagement.
Yep. You got to continue the fight out here. CSA Star Destroyer Victory 2. Soon we're going to have that as well in just a few minutes, I'm sure. 100 kilometers to Selenin, and then we're going to pull a Yui.
Falling back.
And out we go. And we're keeping all of our fighters tucked to the chest.
Continuing engagement.
All right, crank her over.
Jump beacon, Bethelmer.
Are we going to make it through? I mean, autopilot is amazing. Wow, I never would have made that.
Jump.
Never would have made that. And now we're over at Eelthor. Look at that, another Mon Calamari liner. Man, if we were able to capture those, that would be worth a lot. Because currently the one that we have is like 31 million. That is so huge. That's basically a one-stop pop exchange for like a Victory 2 or something like that. That'd be nuts. Look, another builder. Like one of my favorite friends in the whole world.
Jump.
All right, Ord Mantell. All right, now we're in friendlier territory. We're getting there. We're getting there. This is awesome. It's almost like a tour. 39.8. Now we're sitting at 39.9.
Safe to engage.
Lost reputation temporarily. Oh, well, I mean, it's only temporary. That's fine. It's totally temporary. And here we are over to Ord Mantell. I have half a mind maybe to just stop right here. So maybe we'll just hang tight right here instead. So let's head out here where we can do repairs for everybody, right? That would be pretty potent, I think.
They say it's safe to engage.
All right. And we're going to land and park
Mantell.
ourselves right next to the equipment dock. Or heck, we can direct ourselves directly to the equipment dock. That'll be great. There she is. 183 kilometers. This is going to be our final destination. We're going to end it out here. We've got 5 minutes remaining. And I think we got a new vessel. Is that right? Are we going to see it pop up right here? I heard we did it. And that makes me think. There she is. There she is. Okay, so obviously it's being attacked now. We should probably make sure that we rescue our crew. That would be a good idea. So let's go ahead and transfer all the crew and then sell this thing off. Amazing, amazing. 33 veterans. That's impressive. So through all of these boarding operations, we've been leveling up at the same time. That's pretty awesome. Did not really think that that would be the plan, but it is working. So let's go ahead and transfer crew over. We've got more veterans to send and then bring that up. There's our 50. A lot of them surviving in these engagements here because we're doing a good job of keeping them busy, right? Transfer crew, we already have 12 there. Defender light corvettes probably fine, and the Mon Calamari fleet support for everybody else. Excellent. So now they're back up to 88 out of 103. We've lost very few Marines. That's pretty awesome. So now we're gonna go in and grab this and sell it. I mean, I suppose we keep selling it to the same guys. Maybe we can sell it over here instead. Maybe that's gonna help. So we got the Neutron Star Builder, and we will sell it to a wharf out this way, or a shipyard. It's worth 7.9 million. If we were to, let's say, sell it to Kuwait, what would that be worth? 8 million. Done. There it is. Okay, so we just now have 48 million. That's excellent. And that now means, oh my god, we can do large Star Destroyer, high preset. It went down in price. It went down in price. That's what we're talking about. Okay, well, let's go in and boost that 125 Marines. We should probably have some service crew, so maybe we'll just kind of bring that to 40 like that. 122 Marines and 40 service crew. We're going to make sure we've got a lot of repair drones. Bump that back maybe to 14 so we can have some cargo drones to pick some stuff up. 200 concussion missiles, 25 flares, turret groups. I mean, it's probably better than anything that I could come up with. And this is awesome. Add a shopping list. We're missing 7 advanced composites. That is fine. We have 7. They're on here. So I almost, man, it's going to take us longer to get there with the 7 composites. Can I actually just buy the 7 composites? Let's actually just grab Rogue One here. Here's Rogue One in Biscayne. We can actually trade. Well, actually, maybe I can just get it from somewhere closer instead of going all the way out. So advanced composites. I literally need 7 and they'll start, which is kind of nuts. I would like to buy wares. So Rogue One to the trading station. Advanced composites. I will take 7 of them and confirm. And then you're going to head on over and you're going to sell those 7 just like that. Excellent. Go. Okay, so as soon as that's done, we should definitely make that a priority. So execute trade, sell Rhydonium, 250 Rhydonium that you're selling right now? Oh my god. Wow. Okay, I'll let you finish that. Apparently, is it 250 Rhydonium or core? Oh, it's flat Rhydonium. Okay, fair enough. Well, it's still something. But hey, look at that. If we look at the very bottom right now, for the very first time, there she is. We're just waiting for 7 advanced composites, and we are going to have our very first Victory 2 Star Destroyer. That is awesome. It's going to take 16 minutes and 30 seconds, and then we're going to have our hands on one of the Triangles of Doom. That is amazing. So, bunnies, I realized that was kind of all over the place. Hopefully you found it entertaining. We are learning how to maybe leverage our position out. Okay, that's not good. We're learning how to leverage our situation out here as part of the Hutt cartel, and now we are admirals. We've got admiralty with the Galactic Empire, and we are getting our very first Star Destroyer for the very first time. It's not an XL, it's not an Imperial Star Destroyer, it's a Victory 2 of older make and model, but it's still a Star Destroyer, and that's pretty awesome. What a good start indeed. So next time we'll be streaming is tomorrow at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, same bun channel. We'll have our Star Destroyer, and we're going to go out there and see what it can do. So if you'd like to join us, we'd love to have you. And if you'd like to hang out until the end of the music, we'll go and give someone a nice raid. I had a total blast. I hope you did as well. And I can't wait to get into the next one with you. Have a wonderful, wonderful night.